Hi, I'm Jason Sterling. I'm a member of the EA Creator Network, and I'm back on air today. It's taken me a while to get back on air. The last live stream I did was last Monday with this pack. Adventure awaits, you guys. I've been extremely busy at work. However, for the next week, I am off work. Thank you, God. And we're going to come in here, and in the meantime, I have been working on builds with the pack at work. I'll do a little building if I have a break or a lunch break or something like that. We're going to come in here and we're going to check in with what I'm calling the Forever Resort, because I have been working on this forever since before the pack even released and came out. I have been working on this mess. The resort is huge. It is massive. I'm going to take my group here, the RM Cascadian crew. Let me make sure I'm actually online real quick too. I have not pulled it up here to monitor it. Let's grab that real quick. Okay, let's see what we've got going. Make sure that it's set. Okay, let's see what we've got going. It is. Everything's good. So, okay, here's the deal. So, I'm going to take my crew here, the RM Cascading crew, and we're going to do a getaway at this Great Geiser Wilderness Lodge, this big resort I built. Now, along the way of building this and doing a little playtesting, I have learned several lessons kind of off stream. There's a reason really why it is not, why they haven't promoted this as resorts and hotels. It doesn't really work like a resort or a hotel. Now, it does work, I would say, pretty well. And I think for a lot of people, it's going to be a pretty adequate substitute, until we actually get real resorts and hotels. If we ever get them, maybe this is it. Maybe this is it. You never know. So I do think, though, that it's a pretty accurate substitute. Let's pull up our Wilderness Lodge here. Now, I had to go through a lot of stuff. For a while, when I was playtesting, my Sims were running around in their underwear all day because I did not set a particular type of clothing, thinking if I set nothing, it would just default to every day. It does not default to every day. It defaults just whatever your Sim wakes up and is wearing. And then maybe if they change to swim trunks, so wear swim trunks the rest of the day. So stuff like that had to be kind of adjusted as I went along. There are still a few little issues we're going to see here as I come in. We'll talk about them. Let's do 4 nights here at our Wilderness Lodge. We're going to go here for planning the getaway. I already have the schedule mapped out, as you can see, like this. Now, once upon a time, everything you see here, all of these activities, I had listed when it was time to eat. That was a mistake because they wouldn't go eat. They would do those other activities, even though the cook at the resort had made food. And then come the end of the day, of course, they're starving to death, right? They're starving. They haven't had anything to eat. But this is kind of our general schedule. It is all mapped out. I think so. I think we've got enough roles. I think everything's going to work. Fingers crossed. Now, the manager is not going to be my Sim. It's not going to be the Sim I'm taking with me. So let's take him off. And we'll go through and we'll find someone else. Let's just have Josh be the manager this time. And then we've got the hotel staff, housekeeper. It can be that guy. It might as well be that guy. Who else is it? Let's see. I want to make sure it's not anybody else that is. No, nobody else I need to worry about. So we'll let the housekeeper be the 2 people that auto-selected. And then we have a hotel staff chef. She's fine too. We'll let her be the chef. We have our guests. Let's see here. These are the adult guests. The game auto-selected 4 adult guests, and I think that is the default. Now, we can take those selections off. We don't have to keep them. I'm going to just leave them and fill the other 4 spots with my household. I don't need more than 4 spots, so there's no reason to take anybody off. So we'll fill that in. And then for children, our guests that are children, and I set it up this way so that I could set the things they're going to do at the resort differently. This is a family resort, so children are going to want to go play on the playground equipment, swim in the pool, maybe play video games. The adults might want to do that too, don't get me wrong. And if it's your sim, you can have them do anything you want. They're not held to that schedule. It's just if you're not really controlling them, they'll follow it. For children, it has auto-selected for children. I'm going to put our kids in here, Hooper and Max. I only have 6 slots set for children and then 8 for the adults. That's 14 total. The max number of sims that are going to spawn on your lot is 20. So I have 4 kind of staff roles: manager, housekeepers, and a chef. I have 14 guest roles. That's 18 total. So I'm going to have 18 sims coming to this lot, which is nearly the max number of sims for the area without a mod. The max number that the game itself, unmodded, will put into the area is 20. That leaves me 2 extra slots, and I need those slots because what I learned really, again, early on, you can't hire somebody to teach yoga or to man a food stall or something like that without having an open slot left on the lot. Because otherwise they'll show up and there's too many sims on the lot. You know, there's more than 20, and so they'll automatically leave, or they won't show up at all. So I actually went through that trouble during my first live streams on this. And then I kind of figured out what was going on after the fact. But we've got everything set here. I think we're good to go. Fingers crossed, you guys. We are going to drop into our getaway at the Great Geiser Wilderness Lodge, and it's raining. It is raining. Hopefully they still have a good time. There's lots to do inside, and I've noticed sims don't care. I mean, they don't care if they play out in the rain. You know, they'll jump in the pool in the rain. But truth be told, so will I. They'll do yoga in the rain, play on the playground equipment in the rain, whatever you want them to do. They might get a little bit of a sad mood look from being soaking wet, maybe. But if they had enough fun, the happiness will kind of outweigh that. So we're going to just wait for the loading screen. This is a big lot. I do not have this on the gallery yet because I'm not actually entirely finished building it. Still have landscaping to do and playtesting to do. But it's a huge lot. And once it's on the gallery, if you download it, it does take a while to load up. And especially depending on what your computer specs are. If they're a little bit lower, it's going to take even longer. Now, the first thing you need to do when you spawn into your getaway, especially if it's a large lot like this and you have a lot of guests coming, just immediately go to the room you want and claim it. That's where it differs from if this was a hotel or a resort pack, right? Because I think with a hotel or a resort, you could claim your room like you do with Dine Out, like you claim a table, and that would hold it until you get it. The other thing, though, you have to do after you, or at the same time, concurrently with claiming the room, is you also need to claim all the beds, because claiming the room does not claim all the beds. Now, it will keep sims from coming in that have been assigned to the bed. It'll keep them from coming in and using the bed, but it'll also keep your sims from using the bed because the game reads it as someone else has claimed that bed. And that's another breakdown where it's really not like a hotel or a resort. I think with a little more programming, when you click on the door and you claim that room, it should automatically mark all of the beds for your group, or not mark them at all, but reserve them for your group. And then you can go through and assign your sims at your leisure to which beds you want them to go to. We're going to go here. Let's claim the room, and then I'm gonna go to the beds and try to assign people to them. I've had a bit of a glitch as well where, see, Grant Squires is assigned to the left side of this bed. When I click on it, there we go, right side of the bed should be assigned to Brian. A second ago, it had just the left side available as an option, but the left side is already assigned, and so it should default to the right side. I don't know. Anyway, it worked there. We've got them coming. I'm also going to go ahead and assign this bed to Danny. and Shane. So the other 2 adults will sleep out here. And then the kids, we're going to assign Max to this bed. There's Max. And then I did put a little toddler bed in here, with a little toddler potty next to it for Hooper. And I don't think I even have to assign this, do I? No, I don't. There is no option to assign it, but I also don't have to because it's the only toddler bed in the room and the only toddler bed in the resort. So there's no need to worry about assigning that. But do that first thing as soon as you get there, because there were times where I waited and then the room would get claimed and I couldn't claim the room I wanted, or I claimed the room thinking that included all the beds and it didn't. And so then it was time for them to go to bed. I'm like, wait a minute, why won't they sleep there? Well, you know, it had been claimed by another sim on the lot. And the other thing that's a little, you know, it breaks the immersion a little bit is that everybody else will just sleep at random in all these rooms, whether they're related or know each other or not. They'll just go in there and sleep. Now, on one hand, I guess I really don't care because I'm really just playing my family. Some people might care, though, and it is a little bit immersion breaking. Now, I'm going to let them go. Let me see here. What time is it? It is 8:07 in the morning. So technically, they should be having breakfast. The chef should go in and start cooking breakfast, and then really the staff should start cleaning. The manager just kind of runs around all the time. Really, our Sims should go in there and try to eat. Now, the one problem I'm having, and again, where this kind of isn't like a hotel or a resort, even though I'm having fun with it, even though I think a lot of people it'll be good enough. And I think for me right now, it's pretty much good enough too. I would like more, but you know, it's better than I can do on my own. The one thing is a lot of Sims are going to come in here and they're just going to go in the kitchen and start cooking for themselves. Like I imagine that's where she's headed, right? So the chef should go in there and cook. There's our chef. That's how I recognize. I gave him a real distinctive uniform so I can pick them out in a crowd, anybody that works for the hotel. So even though the chef should go in there and make some food, right? And they do, they'll go in there and they'll make it and they'll put it here on these counters. A lot of times you're having Sims go in and make their own food, which again is really immersion breaking because that does not happen at hotels and resorts, right? Of course not. And even more so, even more immersion breaking. I'm waiting to see if my Sims end up coming in here. Danny went and claimed the room. Let's see what else he can do. Let me make sure the autonomy is turned on as well. Sometimes when I'm playing, I turn it's still on full. Sometimes when I'm playtesting, I turn the autonomy off so I can make them do specific things, but it's still on. Now, some of them are still out here in the rain, so we'll see if they make it inside in time for breakfast. One thing they were doing, though, which was pretty laughable, was they were going to the gym, to the little new gym refrigerator, and they were getting food out of that and then going to the bathroom and preparing a meal. So that's another thing that I'm kind of like, okay, it would be nice if we could designate this room as like even just using door locks, and probably a modder will do this, although I prefer that EA does it. EA codes it in. But even if we could just lock the door just for staff, right? Just for the role of hotel staff, that would really help a lot. Now, right now, we'll see. Our chef is there. There's our chef. Now, she's in the right spot. Let's see if she cooks something. What time is it? 9 o'clock. So we have until 10 when she's supposed to cook and we're supposed to eat. We got here a little mid-schedule. Will that throw it off? Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to head over here real quick and see if they're eating in the bathrooms still. I don't see anybody eating in the bathroom. Oh, you know what? Part of it might be because I took that fridge out. I did take the fridge out and I replaced it with a vending machine. I'm like, if you want to eat, you're going to pay at a vending machine just like at a real resort or a real hotel. You are not going to, like, I don't know, gather up snacks from the gym and cook yourself a little dinner in the bathroom. Okay, so the chef left. The chef must be on break. I don't know, but my sim went in here and is preparing some sort of meal. I don't know what he's making because it all looks the same to me, but he is preparing some sort of meal to eat. Oh, there's Yarny. Where is Hooper is watching some TV. I mean, they should all be in here to eat is what they should be doing. And I'll bet he only made a single serving. He did. So they should all be coming in here to eat. I mean, in theory, we'll see with the next go around with lunch if it goes a little bit better, since we'll be here for the whole schedule. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. I mean, playtesting wise, so far, at least some of the stuff I didn't like, they are not doing. Now let's see what Grant's here. Reg is returning to the lot, so he must still be outside. And then we have Danny he's exercising, he's training, and he's going to go swimming. That's pretty good. Now that would fall in line with the next scheduling. Oh, it is the next scheduling. It's 10 o'clock. Okay, it's 10 a.m. So he is falling in line with the schedule. Shane is doing nothing. And then Max is also watching TV, but he's about to go. Yeah, he is. He's going to go ahead and go do some diving, which is also falling in line with the schedule, which is what they're supposed to do. That's the other bad thing right now with The Sims. Now with the mod, I always do, change this. Time moves so fast that you think 3 hours is a lot of time for one event, and it just really isn't. Especially if you're dealing with a large family like I am. By the time I even check in on everybody, like the event's over, they're on to something different. Now, there's another guy. I wonder if he found another refrigerator. I don't know if I have another refrigerator here or not, but there is another guest cooking for himself. And he's a child. On top of that, he's a teen. I just put him in under the child role, but he is a teen. He's over there cooking. There's our chef cooking, though, Elise. So she's cooking. She's doing a little cooking like she's supposed to. I'm going to check in here with Max. He is doing a little swimming. See if there's anybody else out there. Yeah, several people swimming. Now, water sports is one of the big things you can do during this scheduling. And there is a lot of people swimming here. So that's pretty good. Almost too many people, because there's a lot of other things to do on this lot. But they are swimming there. And I don't know what the hierarchy is. You have 5 slots where you can schedule activities. And I'm looking at it thinking, okay, so I did put water activities, I think, first on the list. How long will they do water activities before they might decide to go catch butterflies or something, or go to the gym, right? Go to the gym and work out. I don't know. Right now, they are totally engaged with the pool. We've also got our playground equipment and stuff, too. I don't know where all the kids are. It's hard to tell a little bit. I think that's a kid, though. Right? Maybe. Yeah. Okay. Max is getting the whole diving thing completely down. He just did a backflip. That's awesome. This is the indoor portion of our pool. It's kind of an indoor-outdoor portion. Everything, again, looks pretty good in here. I think on a normal day like this, where it's so cloudy, probably a lot of people would use the indoor portion, but they don't have to. Sims can swim outside if they want. I might try, let me see here. Where is Danny? He's diving. What's Shane up to? He's swimming. They're all swimming. I might have to adjust the schedule again or figure out kind of what's happening here. I didn't intend for them all to do it. Oh, now he does want to do yoga. So I was just thinking, let's see if we can hire a yoga instructor to do a class, and we'll see how many people kind of show up for that. Because did that work? Did I lose him? Where is he? He's still outside. He's got to get inside. I think he's a little stuck. Because he's been out. Don't go fishing. I didn't tell you to go fishing. I told you to come and... So you can see there's still a little bit of dropping going on with some of their some of their activities, what I tell them to do. Let's try this again. Hire a yoga instructor. I don't think it's even working, is it? I mean, it's not. There we go. Now it is. Okay. At least want to check it out. At least want to see if it works. I just put the yoga here mostly because it looked like it would go at a resort, right? Like a little yoga class. Where is he? Come here. I need to bring him here. I don't want to jump all over the map looking for him. Here we go. Go here. Here he goes. He's coming in through the food court area, which is fine. Speed him up a little bit. Oh, there's my little goat. I don't know what happened to my sheep. I put both a goat and a sheep on the lot. So I thought it'd be fun to have a little petting zoo for the kids over by the butterfly farm. So far, I have not. Do not cook. I have not. Oh, you know why he wants to cook? Because we're already into the next event area. That's why. The next event area is at 1 o'clock and it's lunch. But I don't really want him to cook. I only want him to eat. And I'm going to say real quick, that's another thing that's kind of got me with the food is telling them there's no real option to tell them to go eat. Everything, when you select go eat, it says, well, go to the refrigerator and the stove and the counters and make food and eat. But I want them like at a resort or a hotel. I don't want them to make their own food. Now, I'll say the first time I did this on live stream back on Monday, the first lot I tested was the campgrounds. And that worked great on the campgrounds because you do cook your own food when you're camping, right? That really worked great and I loved it. And the campgrounds were flawless. It worked flawlessly. But here again, I end up with a bunch of Sims trying to crowd in that kitchen cooking instead of just getting food off the counter to eat. As it stands, I'm still waiting. Is this guy going to show up? Okay, there's already the maximum number of instructors, so maybe they're not here yet. Well, is he going to go eat? He is going to go eat. We're going to watch, see if the yoga instructor shows up. If they show up, then we'll have him come back out and do yoga. That's what we're going to try to do. Now, the little goat and the little sheep, I wanted to create that petting zoo, and the little sheep disappeared. I don't know what could have happened. I really don't. The goat is all over the place. Like there he is there in the gym. I see him all over the place. I could build a little corral for them, and I might. But I don't see our yoga instructor, and I don't see my sheep at all anywhere ever. Okay, so they came in here, and they're getting food that was prepared by the chef, which is good. That's good. But some people are still trying to make their own, which is a little iffy. I don't know how many people are really going to care. I kind of care. Because ideally, I don't want them to, right? Ideally, I want it to function like a real hotel and a real resort. At the end of the day, I think a lot of people are probably going to think, well, at least they're eating, right? At least they're not starving to death. And she is doing her job. God love her. She is trying to cook. She is trying to do her job. But I think a lot of people are going to feel like, well, they're eating, and they are. What can I say? I mean, like they're here, they're eating. Even is the toddler even eating? Is that his food? No, I think that might have been his food. I don't know. So they're all in here kind of eating. I can have them grab this food, right? Yeah, eat it. So from that standpoint, it is working. And right about 1 o'clock, you saw Reg, he's leaving yoga. He's headed over here to get something to eat. Now, he's not supposed to clean up, which it looks like he's going to help out. I don't know. I guess he could. I guess in a real resort, it depends. If it's a restaurant, I would not clean up. Like, I would not clean up my table. If it's a food court, though, like this is supposed to be, then yeah, I mean, obviously, I would gather up everything at the table and take it to the garbage, and stuff, and put the dishes where the dishes go or wherever you're supposed to take your stuff. So from that standpoint, I guess, yeah, I guess it does kind of make sense there. He's not scheduled to clean up. I did not put that as part of the schedule. And I do not know where our yoga instructor is. Where are they? Oh, let me see here. Go back to Reg. It said they were on the lot. I guess they ain't on the lot no more. Let me go up here and see. Are they up here anywhere? No. Cleaning crew's here. This is the spa part of the resort. Let's try a massage therapist this time. Oh, wait a minute. Let me check something. If I ask for a massage, can I get a hotel staff to do it? Let me see. Ask for a Swedish massage from... Yeah, I mean, it does bring up 2 of the hotel staff as options to ask for a massage. So, not that guy, but maybe we could have her do it. And we wouldn't have to hire anybody, and it would be an actual hotel staff member doing it. Let's try it. We'll try that. I think she normally cleans, but let's see if we can kind of swap her job designation on the fly. Now, so far, I don't really see anything that I would change and update per se. But let's see here. I don't know who that is. So let's see what they do. Come on, let's go. Let's go. She's angry. Oh, she's angry. Does she not want to do it? I really don't care. That's your job. She's not doing it. That's for sure. She's not doing it, or he's not doing it. It says Glenn. Wait a minute. I don't want this guy. Is that Glenn? That's the crazy guy, I think, from like Everdo. I don't want him. I was trying to get this person to give me a massage, and I don't see that she's doing it. I'm going to try that again. And if it doesn't work, I guess we'll hire a massage therapist. Let's see here. Ask for a massage. Ask for a Swedish massage from the hotel staff. Where is he? He needs to put some clothes on too. I guess not. They were in the pool, but oh my God, it's like once they change into swim trunks, that's it forever. Okay, so really, he's just not asking her to do it. Let's see here. How about again? Let's try this. Let's try hiring one. Let's see if they show up. Okay, so it says a service sim we hired is on their way. I'm going to just watch the front door this time. This is where they spawn and come in. So I'm going to watch the front door. Let's see if they get here and do their job. So we can have a massage. We'll see. No one's spawning in immediately. That's a little worrisome. And the thing is, what I need to do, I'm going to go in eventually with a mod and increase the number of people you can have on a lot to 30. I wonder if I have mods enabled right now. Because, see, we're not getting anybody, and I feel like before, I tested it with mods. I tested it with the MC Command Center, and I just increased the number of people I could have on the lot. And I had a lot more success with that, with people showing up. I don't have them enabled. So, and I'm not even sure I have it in this. I was testing them at work on my laptop. But okay, let's say that if you play unmodded and you don't have a mod, you have to be very careful with how many sims you take or that you have as guests on the lot. Because trying to hire people for these positions and for the massage position just doesn't work. The sim either won't spawn in because there's too many people on the lot, or the sim does spawn in but immediately leaves. So that's kind of where that stands. Yes, that's a great choice for a toddler, Reg. I'm glad you put him in front of like a disaster movie. It's exactly what he needed to watch. Now, let's see what everyone else is up to. We've got Grant here. He's sad. What's he sad about? He's rejected. Oh, I don't know why. He hates the decorations. Everything else is okay. Let's oh, wait. Okay, did he find someone for a massage, or is that just no, that's just a random person. That's a guest. Yeah, that's a guest. So I guess he found a guest to give him a Swedish massage. Not sure how I feel about that. But I guess that's what's going on here. Let's see if they follow through. I'm going to speed him up there and see if he heads up there. I don't know if he's waiting. Maybe he's waiting for the guy to get to the massage table. That's probably it. Okay, so he's headed upstairs. Hooper's headed downstairs. Poor little guy. Okay, so here we go. We are here. Oh, wait a minute. No, is he giving the massage or is he getting a massage? Let me take a look at this. Give a massage. We're not here to work. Okay, so my sim decided to give that sim a massage, but that sim got tired of waiting, obviously, and is gone. They're leaving. They're over it. I guess so. I don't even know who they are. And I don't know if that's someone I invited on this. or that the game auto-invited. That could be another part of the problem is even though I only brought 18 people, maybe if there's 20, maybe the game spawns 2 more people that kind of fill up the space, right? Okay, let's, since we're here, that person's gone. That person is not going to wait any longer. Let's go here and we'll ask for a massage from, I was going to ask for the employee right over there. Not a guest, but they are. Let's see if we can go this route. Oh, that's the chef. I don't know if we should ask the chef anyway. Oh, well, let's introduce ourselves and I guess we'll see. It's 7 o'clock. Where are we on our schedule? Oh my God, the day is going so fast. So watch movies on the TV is kind of the thing right now that we are doing. Now we've introduced ourselves to the chef. Let's try again if we can. Is she on here yet? Oh, she is. So now that we're introduced, let's ask her if we can get a massage. At least it'll be kind of like someone working for the hotel is doing the job instead of like just some random guest. And she is doing it. So, okay, there at least is that. Is that our workaround? Is that how we're going to do it? Yeah, I guess so. That's kind of our workaround. And he's shy, I guess, so he's going to go ahead and he's going to just leave his clothes on while he gets this massage. And while he's doing that, let's check out some of our other guys here. We got Shane still swimming, Danny still swimming, and Reg still swimming. This makes me almost want to take the swimming pool out because they're not supposed to just be, like, let's look here and see what they could be doing. Right now, I've got, like, have drinks, do outdoor activities, do water activities, and dance. But they keep defaulting, to water activities. So either I don't know. Maybe I need to leave water out in the evening. I don't know. Let's check in on poor little Hooper here, who is not happy. Oh, he's not either. And he came to check on his dads and probably tell them, I am not happy. Let's take a nap, Hooper. Can you, oh, he can't use those? Okay. Let me see here. What can he use? Where could he take a nap? Can you take a nap over here on this bench? Yes. Let's have him take a nap. It's almost bedtime anyway. Shane is stargazing, so that's not on the list, but that's something different. So I think that works. I need to check about setting it so that werewolves aren't in werewolf form as a general rule, because I think he has been the whole time he's here. Okay, so Hooper's getting a little rest. What is Max up to? He is actually watching movies, which is what he's supposed to do. I guess he's going to go get some food as well. But he is supposed to be watching movies. It's kind of like the kids' movie time going on. And none of them are starving. So all in all, they are eating. So I think that's working. Like I said, the last time I was testing this, like literally everybody was starving all the time. Because I didn't have eat as on their list of things to do. Let's follow Max back here and see what he's watching on TV. I did build a movie room for this particular place. Maybe is he watching TV upstairs? Hell, I thought he was watching it down here. I kind of thought they would use that, But I guess he's upstairs. And he's in whose room is he in? Someone else's room. That's the hotel manager watching a little TV. That's, is that the chef? No, it's a housekeeper. So the movie's over. I missed it. We missed it. Let's have him eat the food he brought up. And I guess this is that little girl's room, so maybe he made a friend and they came up here to watch a movie. Because I think their room must be next door. It is. And I don't know what they're waiting for. That is not your room. That's claimed by Danny, hotel manager, housekeeper. Oh, I think he's back. He's going to watch another movie. Very friendly guy. Okay, I'm going to fix real quick. It kind of makes me a little crazy when I don't paint the insides of these kind of areas, and I can see that drywall in there. That's pretty realistic. There would only be drywall in there. But let's make it a little bit nicer. This is an upscale place, right? Do. Is he eating at all? Max, eat. I don't know if it's the size of the lot. It shouldn't be, because there's still just 20 Sims here to deal with. Well, he's going to take his food with him and make smoothies. Okay. But, we have that kind of lag right now, or for a while maybe, where, they kind of drop interactions, or it just takes a while for them to do stuff. And I notice it more, well, maybe because I've been playing here more, so I notice it more on this lot. Where is he going to make the smoothie? Maybe here. Yeah, put a little blender here, so he's going to make himself up a smoothie. This is the first time I've actually used the blender, or I've even seen it used. Because I haven't had Sims test it yet on anything. I mean, I figured it will work, right? It's going to work. That's not working. That's not the way it's supposed to be. But the blender itself works. Oh, there's our little goat. I wish I knew what happened to the sheep. But there's our little goat. He seems happy. And nobody's taking care of him. So maybe the game auto takes care of him, since this is a venue lot. It is really time for bed, Max. I mean, I know you need to eat. In fact, see, he's starting to really get hungry. Where's Hooper? He's angry, listening to a bear. I might teleport Hooper to the room and get him to bed. Do. Well, maybe. Sleep. Is he coming? See, this is getting a little annoying, I have to admit. And it seems worse. I guess, like I said, it does seem worse on this lot. Like, normally it's not like this. But I'm almost done kind of playtesting this lot. I might go ahead and switch them to the campground and run through that again. I really need to upload the campground to the gallery. So here, where is he? It says he's sleeping. Where is he? Let me see here. Hooper. Oh, for goodness sakes. Let's try this. We're going to probably have to reset him. Okay. That looked like the start of like a children's story, didn't it? Like a little like grim fairy tale, like a big bear is holding the little toddler. Let's see if we can get him here. I should have just had him walk. It might have been quicker to just walk. Except I think the walk interactions might have delayed as well. Okay, now let's have him sleep. Did Max finally eat? I don't think he did. Now, that's just crazy. Look, he's still starving. Does he have the food in his inventory? Let me go down there. And no, he's just playing, and I guess that's fine, but get over here and eat, buddy. I mean, here's the thing. Right now, the schedule just says sleep. Is that throwing it off? I don't know, but I do know that I'm telling him to eat, and as a player, that should kind of supersede the schedule. He should have a chance to eat. I've also told him to quit playing the paper airplane already. And he's not drinking the smoothie either, so... And his energy's low and his bladder is low. Now, these two did go ahead and go to bed. Looks like they did follow the schedule. They are in bed. Grant needs to go to the bathroom. Hopefully, he's going to the bathroom. He's near a sink, so maybe. Reg is getting some snacks. Okay. Or at least browsing some snacks. And I still think he's not eating, is he? Eat for the love of God. This is about to make me mad. Get over here and eat. I mean, because he's going to starve to death, and then MPS or CPS is going to come. MPS is Norman Public Schools. CPS is Child Protective Services, and they're going to show up and take him away because he's dying of hunger. I've told him numerous times to eat, so I don't know what's wrong with that right now. I really don't know if it's a lot. I don't know what the deal is, but somehow he needs to get over here and eat and then go to bed. I tell the time's passing so fast that I just don't. I don't know if he's having enough time to eat and get to bed and get some sleep. I mean, we're rapidly approaching a point where I'm just going to cheat his food need, cheat his needs so that he can go on with day 2. I mean, it says right here he's hungry. He's ravenous in 21 hours. And he's tired and he will not eat that food. Okay, let's try this again. Eat. Well, I don't know what to say. He's not. I give up. So let's get these two here. He really needs to go to the bathroom. There are bathrooms all over this place. What's he doing? He's going to clean up, and then he's going to start a game. Again, that's not making a lot of sense to me. Let me have him use here. One thing I might need to do is go through with the schedule and add a selection for free time to everybody's schedule every day, or the guest side of it. Because then free time, they'll do anything that they need to do. So maybe that would fix it. But right now, he should be going to bed if he's following the schedule. And he's not following the schedule. So you would think he would go use the restroom, right? I'm going to send Reg to bed. I'm going to send Grant to bed. And that leaves Max, who's, I guess, is going to starve to death on this particular episode. There's his dad at the pool. Does not like the decorations for some reason. I don't know why they don't like the decorations. They don't have any likes or dislikes as far as decor goes. And I'm not aware of any undecorated spaces right now. So I don't really know what's up with that. He's going back to the vending machine. Okay. Oh, boy, this is starting to wear my nerves. It really is. Go to bed. I mean, Max is just getting worse and worse. So I'm going to go ahead and just cheat his needs again before he gets taken away by Child Protective Services. I don't know what's wrong here with him. I really don't. He should either be in bed asleep according to the schedule, or he should at least fulfill his needs, right? Now, what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to go in and try to hot change the scheduling. So far, I've not had a lot of luck with that. So what you can do, what you're supposed to be able to do is you can go here in here and modify the schedule. So on these periods, like here, I'm going to include like a free time slot so that hopefully if they need to do anything, that will kind of give them permission to do it. Here we go. And then on sleep, I think on sleep, I'm going to do the same thing. So before they go to bed, hopefully they'll fulfill any sort of needs they have. Where is the child? There we go. Okay, so I'm going to put those in. We're going to see coming up here, what's the first time? I mean, free time, they should already do whatever they need. So the next time would be the next night during movie time. Let's see here. So we're going to try changing that. Now, I feel like I tried doing this before, changing the schedule midstream. Let me make sure it even took. And what happened was it didn't take. I mean, it showed that it took, but then like on this screen, it showed that it took. But then once it was active again, the Sims did not follow it as though the schedule had been changed. They followed the original schedule. Let's see here. Let's make sure we go ahead and we'll just save over the existing preset. Now I went through and I changed their clothing in the middle of a getaway. So they'd stop wearing underwear everywhere. And that did work. That did work. You know, the next time that they needed to change clothes, next time they got up out of bed, what have you, they did put on everyday clothes instead of running around, you know, in their underwear. Okay, so he's taking care of that need at least. I'm going to see, can we, there's some people still up. I don't know where my housekeeping staff is. They're probably sleeping. Is any of this still good? Everything I think is spoiled. Okay, let's have him, I'm going to try to have him get something out of the vending machine. Oh, wait. No, I'm not going to use that one. Because over here by the bathroom, where he's using the bathroom, I have a line of vending machines. The hotel staff, things are getting messy. Okay, things are getting messy. I do have them, you know, off. So, and I think he's getting ready to go to sleep right there. Let's purchase hot food and drink. And again, he's not going to his bed to purchase those. And he's not going to use that one vending machine either. He's going to use, I thought he was going to use a vending machine upstairs. I guess he was still partially doing that interaction of going to take a nap on the sofa in the spa instead of going back to his hotel room to sleep. Let's see. Speed him along here. It's morning already. Okay, he has been up all night long. He's never gone to bed. He still hasn't eaten. He did go to the bathroom, which was good. Are we buying? There we go. Okay, let's get a burger. Yeah, let's get a burger. And hopefully he'll eat it without any trouble. And and I think Reg is that him having to go to work? Let's call in sick. The goat follows the schedule. The goat totally follows the schedule. He was sleeping when he was supposed to sleep. Is he still good? Yeah, he's still good. Did you eat, Max? Is it here in your inventory? No, it's stuck. Wait, stop. It's stuck. Okay, can we beat the hell out of the machine? Now he wants to go to bed. It won't even let me use it anymore. Oh, well, Lord. Okay, let's try this. Make a purchase. Where did he go? And he's not supposed to be in that room. He's supposed to be his bed. Let me make sure. His bed is here. Signed to Max. Okay, there it is. Now, I hope all those people are going to go eat breakfast. Zoom out here a little bit. They're all headed in that area. They're all headed that way. I mean, it's like it feels like it works for part of them, right? They're definitely kind of going about their business. For some reason, though, I noticed Max is having these negative, kind of issues, and I look, and he won't eat, and he won't sleep, and he won't do this, he won't do that. And I'm just kind of like, what is going on with him? But you can see a whole bunch of other guests, including some of the guests with our group, are headed out there to eat. Let's grab just some chicken nuggets. Let's get that. Okay, so he's passing out right there, and he did not eat. And we have a guest breaking down and cleaning the place for us. I'm going to go ahead and just fulfill his motives because it's just out of control now. It's already 9 o'clock in the morning. Where's Hooper? Hooper's still sleeping. Danny is making food. Grant is finally going to bed, I guess, even though he too is starving. And Reg is going to the hot tub instead of getting food, even though it's breakfast time. So again, you're witnessing, this is a little bit of the kind of issues I've been having where schedule says it's time to eat. I had this idea that the chef, because we have a hotel chef, would cook food here, put it here on the counter, like this stuff here, although it was not made by the hotel chef. And then Sims would grab it and eat, right? Instead, what Sims do is they go back here into the kitchen themselves and they make stuff. And sometimes the chef shows up and makes stuff. Sometimes they don't. I don't even know if they're here on the lot. Now, I also had this idea that we could maybe just hire vendors to come in and open these particular stalls. And I haven't had a lot of luck with that either. So we'll see. So we tried this one. No, see, that's what happens is that is our vendor. See how they're dressed? They show up and then they turn around and leave. Do, do, do. Grant, again, for some reason, Grant is in someone else's room in the bed that he is not assigned to. He was assigned to the right side of this bed. And yet, you know, he defaults. For some reason, he's not sleeping in it. Oh, look at all the butterflies. That is pretty. I do like all the butterflies. This is our butterfly garden. This is where I was thinking about putting the sheep and goat was over here. Maybe, you know, fence it in a little bit. And we've got some ducks. So it operates a little bit like a petting zoo, sort of, a little zoo for kids and adults, because adults might have fun with the butterflies. I do have at one point a thing set up where kids can go. I thought I did, you know, kind of try to catch butterflies, but I don't know that they ever have come over here. So I kind of would need to look at that too. But that is, you know, again, everybody's swimming like crazy. I don't think anybody's done archery. I thought that would fall under outdoor activities, and maybe it doesn't. Because I wanted to schedule things as broadly as possible. So I just did water activities instead of specifically diving, and outdoor activities instead of specifically play on the playground equipment, do archery. With this idea, the Sims will kind of choose for themselves. Basically, what they choose is to swim all the time. So I really need to look and see, is swimming the first? In fact, I'm going to look right now. Swimming the first thing on the list? Is that the issue? Guess adults. First thing is enjoy the outdoors, and water activities should actually be kind of. Actually, they shouldn't even be on here. Water activities. I think I changed to free time. So hopefully they'll take care of their needs, like, you know, Grant is trying to do. I don't know. But they're defaulting to the pool, that's for sure. Which, what can I say? It does, I mean, it looks good. They're here, they're having fun, they're swimming, they're having a good time. There's a lot of people on the lot. It finally feels kind of crowded, you know, kind of like there's people here. I'm going to try doing a spin class. Let's see here. Not with Grant. Let's grab Danny. Danny is eating. How about Shane? Shane looks like he is stuck somewhere. Let me check this out. The present was for you. Be grateful. Yes, that's what we would suggest. So Shane is here. Okay, let's see if we can get him in here to start a spin class. See if we can get someone from the hotel to do it. Select spinning instructor for the class. So none of these people work for the hotel. So I don't want to do that. I don't want to have a guest do it. I want someone who works for the hotel or that we hire to do it. So we'll go ahead and we'll try, where was it here? Here we go. Hire, right? Hire a spinning instructor. We're going to try that. We're going to see if they show up. And then we're going to go here and wait, right? So we got charged like, and we're paying a fortune, $4,200 per day to stay here. But did he hire them? Doesn't say that he did. Let's see. He's headed. Where is he? He's still there. I think he's stuck. See, I'm going to have to reset object, I think, on this. Okay. And he flew all the way out to the pool. Let's go here. Spinning class, hire instructor. Let's try this again. See how it goes. Oh. It's Jesus, everybody. Oh my God. Jesus, thank you for coming back. Right on time. Right on time. This is not normal. He's not supposed to be there. Can I get him to teleport over? I think I'll have to reset him again. This is why, like, every time there's an update, I get worried because, I mean, it's like, is he going to be stuck here forever or until I leave the lot? Come on. Let's go. I'm going to see if he'll teleport. No, he's stuck. He's dead. I don't know what happened to him. Let's try. What's Danny up to? Danny is doing a little yoga. We can have Danny do it. At least Danny still works. Let's go here and have him spinning class, hire a spinning instructor. This is a big feature of the pack. Okay, this is what they're supposed to be. This is a big focus. This is a key focus, right? Right. So I'm going to have him cancel the yoga for the moment. Yeah, he likes wellness. That's great. And let's see if we can get some spin action in here. Is he stuck too? This is weird. I haven't had this much trouble. He does look like he's a little stuck, doesn't he? I've been testing it through the week, at work on my laptop. I didn't have as much trouble as I'm having with this today. And I'm getting ready to give up on this particular lot and just take them home and go to the camping lot so that it'll at least work. Okay. I guess I'm going to try resetting the... No, okay, there he goes. Let's not touch it. Now you're going to get here and do the higher spinning instructor. Come on, buddy. Time's a waste and you already missed lunch. And he's got to go to the bathroom too. We'll go. Head on out. I see he's not doing anything. Nothing's dropping down. Oh, there we go. Oh my gosh. Finally, now servicing is supposed to be on their way. Go to the bathroom. And I don't know, why does it have this weird icon? I don't know. Where did he go? There's just some issues. There's some issues. And really, like I said, I'm a little surprised. I played this at work on my laptop, which is a lot less stronger than this machine. My laptop at work is almost 7 years old, and it was working better than it is here. So I don't know. Has there been an update maybe since then? I don't know. Was there an update recently? Look, he's just standing in the middle of the toilet and nothing's happening. I don't want to grab a serving. I just want... He doesn't even need to eat. His hunger is full. I don't see the guy showing up for our yoga class. I mean, our spin class. There are other people eating, which is kind of what should be going on right now, according to the schedule. So that is working. I just don't know what's wrong with my family. Like this guy. Is Shane still like, yeah, he's still walking on water. Danny is currently stuck in the toilet. Literally stuck in the toilet. Nobody flushed. We don't want to lose him forever. Hooper's probably all levels of pissed off, of course, because he's hangry and tired and I don't know. He wants to ask these people for food. Of course, he can't reach Shane. Shane's like out in the middle of nowhere, out in the middle of the water. And I'm going to try teleporting poor little Hooper here to get some food. But I bet it won't work because all this thing's all messed up. And there's no reason. And I have no mods in. Let's make that clear. Nothing in my mods folder currently. Not only are they not turned on, there's nothing in there. And at work I did. At work I did have the MC Command Center and stuff in the game, and it was working better than it is here without mods. There's my baby. Okay, get some food. He got some food. Hopefully he can eat without, dropping dead. Now, did our spin instructor ever show up? No. Is Danny still in the toilet? Yes, he is still in the toilet. Shane is still in the middle of the pool. Grant's at least eating, and Brian is stuck at the nothing. I guess he's doing okay. I just don't know why he's not going. We'll go to the bathroom, Brian. Right here. This is a bathroom. And what's he going to do instead? Look for frogs. Good idea, buddy. Come over and use the bathroom. Let's see if he'll do it. I'm going to try to free Danny from the toilet. I don't think the spin instructor is going to show up. Okay, so where did he end up going to? He is over here. Oh, yeah, because he was thinking about like cooking or something. No, I don't want a guest to do it. And it doesn't give us an option to hire it. So it makes it seem like there is supposed to be a spinning instructor here on the lot. And again, when I was playing at work on my laptop and I had mods installed, it worked. And Bob Pancake showed up to lead the spinning class here at the resort. Now, almost poor Shane, look at that mess. I'm going to go over here and see if I can reset him. There's one of our employees. Are they doing anything? Is that what's going on? Nothing's getting done. Okay, reset the object. Okay, maybe he finally is broken free. Thank God. Let's let him go about his business and see what he does. I'm going to check on Clara over here. Let's see if... What is she doing? She's just standing there. So something tells me I'm going to need to reset the object. Let's see if... Yeah, she immediately disappeared. So she probably had a whole line of like activities she was going to do, like Shane there, who was stuck and standing on top of the water in the pool. So resetting her probably, hopefully fixed it, I guess. Okay, so Brian is checking on his toddler. He probably ought to eat something too, Brian. I'm going to just tell him to eat something. Now, I don't know. Was this actually done by our chef? No. I do have a chef. That was a chick I just reset. It's not telling me who all this came from. That was not... This was made by the chef, so... At some point, she did come and cook. And that's what she's supposed to do, is come there and cook, set the food out, people can get it. Now, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to back out of this. I'm going to just leave them here for now. And I'm going to grab a smaller family that I can more easily manage. And let's see if I have a better... luck with them. I don't know. I'm going to grab my kind of horse ranch family that's going to be running the dude ranch here in this area. I guess I could do that. I could have them run the dude ranch real quick as a getaway. You can't go to a dude ranch as a getaway because horses have to belong to a part of a family. I mean, you could go and bring your own horses with you, but you cannot... go to someone's dude ranch and use their horses. That doesn't work. I tried some workarounds with it. Ended up crashing the game because I was trying to make use of a glitch, which is a known glitch to make it happen, and it didn't. All it made happen was it literally crashed the game completely. I broke it. So, but I can run this thing, this dude ranch, as like a business for these two. So let's have, where's Enos here? Let's see what he's up to. Now, one thing I want to do before we do this, let me pause this. I need to set a few door locks because this is their room. So I'm going to lock this for everyone except for the family is what I want to do. Yes, everyone except for household members are locked out of this room. They can go anyplace else, but they're locked out. I'm going to assign him the left side of the bed. We'll assign Enos the right side of the bed. And then I'm going to try doing this getaway thing here. Okay, now we'll have Jack, who is grilling some baked potatoes and looking to go to bed or claim his bed. Start a getaway. Let's have him do it. There are two horses over there, which we'll see if the people that come here, to use this ranch, use the horses. Now, outdoor kids camp. I don't want to do that. We're going to do it maybe as a bed and breakfast. The host will go ahead and list as, well, hold on. I guess I'm going to list it as maybe Enos as the host. And staff, I will, which I don't know what happened to that poor Sim there in that picture. This poor guy, I don't know. That's teenage Sims in this game. They just pretty much get the short end of the genetic stick sometimes and still get beaten with it. We're going to make Jack a staff role. Whatever he's going to, I'm just going to control both of them, so it really doesn't matter that much. And then for guests, I only have, let's make guest 8. Well, no, let's keep it 6. Maybe I don't want to get it too crazy. And I don't think I have to actually have the household members as guests. We're going to just invite other people. And then those people should pay us for the pleasure of being at our dude ranch. Now, I had this idea that I was going to do like a Love Island type of thing and call it Dude Ranch. And it'd be kind of like a gay Love Island, and I might still do that. So we'll invite all guys here, and we'll see how they do. Okay, now for free time, I'm going to take a look at the guests here. Hosts, we've got, what is that? Gardening. We don't have a garden. 10 bar. That's fine. Be friendly. Yes. Clean. Sure. Cook. During free time, I don't think we need to cook. For the guests, we could still eat. We could still dance. There is a dance floor in the main house. They could, drink bar drinks and then take that off. Be friendly is a good one. I guess we'll leave it. What I want to do is things with horses. So I wonder where the horse stuff is. There's only like one horse thing, I think. Horses play and learn. And it says the horses will do this, so I don't think that means that the Sims will do it with the horses, but we'll see. That's why I really don't know if this will work as a dude ranch. I set it up that way. And I guess I can still pretend it is and run it as a bed and breakfast. And I guess that's it. Do I need anything else? No. We've got This guy would clean and maybe be friendly, be nice, right? Be friendly, maybe be funny. Okay, so that's what they'll do at 10 o'clock. At breakfast time, the guest needs to not be dancing. They can drink or eat, take out this music, and they can be friendly. The host needs to serve breakfast. It's a good idea. It says here that they have... Oh, it's just every day. Okay, yeah, I do want to keep all of the clothing at every day. And then we have dinner. So from like 10 to 5, they'll just do whatever. Which in some ways might work better. You know, I was doing something every 3 hours and the time's just speeding by. Once I get mods back into this game, I'll use MC Command Center to slow time down and add more Sims to the lot and see what we get out of that. But for now, we'll have dinner time. We'll have staff can clean. I'm afraid if I don't tell the staff to eat, though, will they eat? I guess I can make them eat because I'll be controlling them. Be funny. Be friendly. We're going to have, again, eat and drink and be friendly. Serve dinner. Free time, I'm going to let the staff can not worry about cleaning. Well, okay, still clean, but also dance. They might be able to hang out with the, this is a bed and breakfast, so they own the place. So maybe hang out. We'll say dance to hang out with the other guests. And maybe drink bar drinks, because then they would go to hang out at the bar with the guests as well. I didn't invite any kids this time, which is fine. I really don't think I have much for kids to do. I guess kids can ride horses, but if the people I invite won't automatically use these 2 horses for things to do, then there's no real reason to invite kids yet, because I don't have anything for them to do, really, I don't think. I can put stuff in for them to do depending on how this works out. Now, this is free time at 8 o'clock. I'm going to take eating off the activities list. And the rest of it can stay. The host does not need to garden or cook that late. The other stuff can stay. And then at 11, they'll go to sleep. So we're going to try and see how this works out and see if we have a little more success than we just had with my major resort. The major resort I really love. I love the way it looks, but I don't know if once I get my mods active again and can slow down time so people can get more stuff done and let more Sims spawn on the lot, 30 instead of 20. I think it might run better. I hope. I don't know. Right now, I'm giving the game the benefit of the doubt and blaming all of those stuck interactions and lag and where my Sims were just standing on the top of the pool, like on the water of the pool and standing in the toilet and all that sort of stuff. I'm going to blame that on the number of people on the lot, but if it still happens here, I don't know. I guess when they updated it, glitched out. I don't know. Getaway is starting now. Okay, let's go. Let's see what we've got. Now, it says this lot does not have enough beds for all the Sims. It does have enough beds for all the Sims. So I'm not real sure. Oh, shit. Do we have a fire already? Okay, well, it must be with him because he's freaking out. Well, no. Put it out. Put it out. At least it's outside, right? At least it's outside. It's our very first day. It's the very first guests are here, and we already set the place on fire. No, he's running. I'm like, I did not say run. I said extinguish. He's routing to safety. By the time he gets back, we probably just lost all of them. this. That's just what we needed. It is exciting. This is going to be quite the story for everybody to tell their friends when they get back from their dude ranch vacation. Like, oh, yeah, no, we just arrived and the host set the whole place on fire. It was lit. It was lit, you guys. It was totally lit. Continue putting this out. Oh, my God, there's still fire. Okay, did it stop? It did stop. All right. Thank you. Thank you. And I replaced it. Did this burn? Is that burned up? It did burn up too. Okay, we'll replace that as well. This has been an expensive first group of guests, considering I don't even know if we're going to make that much money. Now, it says we did not have enough beds. I want to take a look because I feel like we should. Because we've got like bunk beds here. We got 1, 2, 3 spots here. Maybe they won't sleep together. We've also got, though, 2 spots here. That's 5 places to sleep. 6, 7, 8, 9. My only guess is going to be that they're not going to want to share a bed. Not yet. They're not going to want to share a bed having just arrived here at the Dude Ranch. But, okay, we'll see what happens if they can't go to sleep. They can sleep here. It's that sort of place. Now, Enos and Jack here are just hanging out. Do not do anything mean. They've been having some relationship issues. I don't know why that's the case, but I've had the hardest time keeping them from getting a divorce. And you know what? Because it's stressful owning a business. They did rehab this entire place here. It's very stressful running a business. And so, yeah, maybe what's he scared of? Oh, because of the fire. So maybe that's part of the problem. There's been a lot of stress on them. Maybe they need some couples counseling or something. Let's talk to this guy. Oh, he's already going to talk to Knox. Oh, he's running to talk to Knox. He's very excited to see Knox is here, you guys. Knox is famous eco guy, right? So let's run on over here and check out Knox. Where is he? Oh, he's at the bar. Now, see, this does look great. Now, see, I do love this. I love the fact that you come out to the bar. They're all hanging out at the bar. They're having some drinks. They're eating the potatoes, which through some miracle did not burn up. And having a few drinks, talking to the bartender. This looks normal, right? For like kind of a resort like this. It's late at night. This is the last stuff they're going to do, kind of hang out. I guess I could have also done the fire ring down here. And they can fish. So I might add that in at some point. But for now, not too bad, right? Not too bad. They're doing what they're supposed to do. Fingers crossed, everybody. At the end of the day, I don't know what to say. It could be like that other resort is so large and there's so much going on. It should not be the case. Okay, because we still just have the same number of Sims as we're going to have on that region anyway. But maybe that was like gumming everything up. But that's what I really want, right? Is a really big resort with a lot of Sims there, having fun, very realistic looking. So, I'm not going to be super thrilled if that's the case. I mean, it works good with this. Worked good with my campsite. Loved it with the KOA. That was like a lot of fun too. And maybe they should have done it as the small getaway pack, right? When you want to take a small getaway, and then that would have been, have a little bit less anticipation. So far, like I said, and I'm kind of joking. I really am just kind of joking there. I'm just kind of being facetious about it. When I played with this at work on my laptop with some mods installed, MC Command Center, to allow more Sims to spawn on the lot and to slow time down a little bit, it did work much better. It did. Now, we'll see. After this stream, I'm going to go and put the mods back on my PC here at home. And my next stream, we'll test it out with mods in place and see if that holds, right? Because I don't know. I feel like they did yet another update in the meantime. And I hope the update didn't screw things. Sometimes the updates make things worse. They almost need to test the updates more than they test the game, and they barely test the game, so that's really not saying anything, but okay. Now it's getting late. I want to take a look here. What is our next thing? Our next thing's at 11. This one, everyone's supposed to go to sleep. So we are 30 minutes from nap time or sleep time here. I need to add some romance. Maybe I should go in and put some romantic interactions in for these guys. In fact, when they go to sleep, I think I will. I'm going to go in. I'm going to give the guest role romantic interactions. We'll see how that goes. Now, hopefully they do not, conduct romance with these two. Although I went in and changed. Look how their romance bar is at 0. I even went in and changed like their romance stuff so they won't get jealous anymore. And they're still falling apart. And I love these two together, so I don't want them to fall apart. I'm going to have to figure out something. Yeah, that too. But I'm going to have all the guests start flirting with each other, and let's see if any of them kind of, make woohoo or something. Okay, so here we go. It is 11, which is sleep. Oh, shoot. You know what? I should have changed these interactions, though. Or these activities, to sleep. Because, again, I think that's part of... Now, he's headed to bed anyway. So maybe since the primary activity is to sleep, they will go to sleep. I don't know. We'll see how many of them head to bed. Enos is headed to bed. Jack is not headed to bed. All of our bedrooms are here on the upper levels. So now he went to bed. He's off to bed. Enos is off to bed. I think that's it. So I think I'll have to change everybody to sleep. Now, this will be a pretty good indication of whether or not, we're supposed to be able to change the scheduling on the fly, right? So we're supposed to be able to go in and change this sort of scheduling. And the way I've been doing it is going through build mode, which it's the only way I know how. So we're going to go through build mode. We're going to pull up the... Oh, shoot. Wait, though. I can't do it because their getaway is not tied. The activities are not tied to the lot. They're tied to these guys' getaway. Oh, shoot. Okay, so maybe they won't sleep this time around. We'll see. Is there anything... Oh, wait, let me check this. Edit. Oh, here we go. Oh, my God. I'm an idiot. I've never really looked at it. I'm not really an idiot. Well, I kind of am. But I've just never really looked at that. What is under those 3 dots? What do I care? Must be something. I don't know. So anyway, this is how we're going to edit. We're going to go here to sleep. We're going to make staff not clean. They're going to go to sleep. And then we're going to have our guests stop drinking, stop eating, stop being friendly, all this stuff. They're going to go to sleep. And I'm going to add that romance for them for tomorrow while I'm in here. And the host went to bed anyway. He's like, I'm out. I'm over it. I don't even want to run a bed and breakfast. I'm just doing it trying to save my relationship because my husband wants it. So the host, he's already gone to bed, and I'm going to still put it to sleep just to make sure. And then up here we've got breakfast. Breakfast should be fine. Well, no, you know what? Let's have them romance each other at breakfast. Is it be romantic? Is that what we're looking for? Yeah, be romantic. And during free time, they're going to be romantic, not the staff. Not the staff. I have enough troubles with this couple. I do not need them doing that. What could I need to get rid of? Well, I didn't see them do anything with horses. They don't need to eat during free time. They should have had breakfast. A bed and breakfast, you have breakfast when breakfast is served. You do not come along later and be like, well, I know I missed breakfast an hour ago, but can I get some food? No, of course you cannot, because breakfast is over. That's the end of it. Dinner, they can be romantic during dinner. And especially at night. Nighttime, free time, they need to be romantic. That's our last chance. If you're going to do it, you guys, you better get on it because everything's getting ready to shut down. If you're going to find some romance, you're going to find yourself a little kind of connection. Yes, a connection. It's a connection. It's a love connection. Well, you better get on it. So we've got that there. Did I do breakfast correctly? I think so. Or whatever. Yeah. Have breakfast and have romance. Okay, so I'm going to set that and let's see if I'm also, can I save it? I cannot save it. Okay, so we'll go ahead and we're good to go and let's see what they do. Will they get up and go to bed? They are going to bed. He's headed to bed. Was it headed to bed anyway? Or are they actually all going to really go to bed? Let's see here. No, it looks like they are going to bed. Yes. Okay, so that did work. That worked. Before when I was altering that through build mode, I wasn't having like any success. Like it wasn't updating immediately. Like if I left the game, if I saved and exited and then came back to the getaway, restarted the game, it would update. But if I use this, which is actually over here and meant to be used, then what do you know? It does work. Who is this? Who is this person at the door? Who is this guy? Oh, wait. I think he's a neighbor. Is he a neighbor? Dude, it's midnight. I don't know what he needs. Well, whatever he needs, he's not going to get it. We're all going to bed. Enos is asleep. Jack is going to sleep. Who's over here? They got in their bed. Now, nobody's using these beds. I guess everybody found someplace to sleep, though. He's relaxing instead of sleeping. And he is sleeping. Now, these two don't seem to have any place to sleep, but there are other beds on the lot, so. I think he was kind of hoping. He was probably hoping like this guy's going to be like, oh, do you not have any place to sleep? Well, you can use the other side here. Yeah, jump on in. It's fine. No, I don't toss and turn at all. No, I'm a very heavy sleeper. So, yeah, just crawl right on in there. But anyway, he did not say that, and I bet he ended up over here in like a bunk bed. Or somewhere. I don't know where he went. One of them went here. So wherever the other guy went is where he went, probably to the sofa. Let's speed this up since they're supposed to be sleeping. No, he was checking some other beds. Oh, he's desperate. Yeah, he's like in here too. Buddy, give it up. There's a bunk bed with your name on it or a sofa or the ground. I got eco living. Go sleep on the ground. You're good there. I do feel kind of bad for him, though. If I was the host, I'd let him sleep in my bed. Okay, so, well, maybe not if I was these hosts, because they're having some, like I said, some rockiness in their relationship. So let's see. I'm going to just follow this guy. I just want to know where he's going, where he ultimately lands. I got to put some railings in, too. He says he sees a bed. He does not see a bed. I think he sees another place where someone is sleeping. And he's going to just stand and hover over their bed. He is. Oh no, he's getting... Wait. No, he's not getting in there. He came close. Nox would have went for it, too. Nox in my game would have went for it. But I guess he didn't follow through, so. Let's see where he goes from here. Going to head over to this side. Some of them are done sleeping already. I think when their motors are full, I guess they'll go someplace. I don't know. They're having trouble finding someplace to sleep. I might need to put in. I know they'll sleep in bunk beds, right? Oh, you know what? Oh man. I wonder if the game is reading those bunk beds as kids' beds because there's a toddler bed there. And I think I used the kids' bunk bed. Now, it shouldn't matter. Usually adults will sleep in a kid's bunk bed or a kid's bed. But maybe that's why. Maybe because the toddler bed is there. I don't know. It's really weird to me that they're not going over to sleep in that bunk bed. But I'm going to have to figure out something. I'm going to need to get more beds here since they will not sleep with each other. Let me try. Let's take out the toddler bed. Is this a kid's bed? No, it doesn't really say it's a kid's bed, right? You can use it as a kid, but it does not say it's a kid's bed. Just a pine bunk bed. So let me find the bottom to it. I think any of these will work though, right? But I'd like for them to match if I can do it, if I can make it happen. Where is horse? Horse ranch, here we go. Now, where's the bed? This is not the bed. Where's the bed that is this it? Maybe this is it. I was expecting something else. I guess I was thinking there was going to be rails on all of them. That doesn't make any sense, I know. Oh my God. This is why I play test. This is why I play test over and over. Okay, hold on. Because, well, no, wait a minute. It's got a ladder there, but the ladder was over here, right? Wasn't that right? The ladder was turned towards the wall. Yeah, the ladder was turned towards the wall. I need to put the ladder there so they'll climb up. Oh my gosh. Okay. So nobody got any sleep and it is morning almost, but obviously that was part of the issue. Now I've got 2 more beds here. So I got a total of 6 places for adults to sleep. If they don't become friends with Knox, I've got places for a total of 6 adults to sleep now. So they should be good to go. Let's check in on our host here. Now at 7 o'clock, that's the next thing. They should wake up, right? Like at 7. And then it's time to eat, or when their motives are full, they should wake up fulfilled. Let's see if that one guy, I bet he's headed over to the bunk bed. And I'm wondering, am I still short a bed? I think I am. If I'm going to have 6 single people here, yeah, I am short one. So either I've got to make sure and invite couples, or I need yet another bed to put in here somewhere. Can they not sleep here? Can they just sleep here on the horse's bed? I mean, is it really that big a deal? I could put one here like a stable hand bed or something. Whoops. That was in build mode for a minute. I'm going to move this here. Or this here. I really don't know where I'm going to put, because I'm thinking I just stick a bed here. I really don't know where I'm going to put a bed, an extra bed, I guess. Well, I mean, I could take this out. Have no TV in this room. Does that matter? I guess it doesn't, or let's take that out. And I won't make them sleep with the horse, although I should. I won't make them sleep with the horse. I'll just take that out and we'll put in like a little, wherever that bed was. There it is. We'll put this bed here. And I'll get rid of the TV too, just in case they won't sleep under a TV. Okay. And not everyone got any sleep, but that's okay. Let's see what happens. It's 7 o'clock. They're supposed to be waking up at 7. It's time for breakfast. And I thought they were supposed to get up even if they're not, fully rested. He slept right in his clothes. He was tired. Okay, so he's supposed to go cook breakfast. Enos is. And this guy, Jack, is supposed to clean up. Well, get down there and cook, Enos. Stop telling us how hungry you are. I know you're hungry. Go cook. Grill veggie burgers, grilling. I don't know why he's grilling per se. I kind of had this image in my head of him cooking here in the kitchen. But I guess it's fine to cook on the grill. I don't think, again, let me check here. I wish this thing would quit popping up. I don't think there's an option to serve breakfast. I think it's just serve a meal. But I'm going to see if there is an option. Yeah, so we don't have an option to serve breakfast. We have just an option to serve a meal. And I think that our options when it comes to cooking don't allow for groups, right? It doesn't allow for a group meal under the cook interaction. Yeah, they might cook enough for more than one, and they might just cook for themselves. So he's going to go out to the grill. He's going to make up some breakfast. Oh, some people already stopped by to have some delicious leftovers. Are they eating? Oh, no, that's just filthy plates. Okay. So Jack Oakley's on his way to clean things up. He's not. He's going to eat first, but that's okay. Our guest is going to clean for us. It's just what you want at an upscale 5-star dude ranch. I mean, overall, it is coming along pretty well. Jack, hopefully, will come and start doing some cleaning some stuff up. Enos is doing his job. He is serving a meal. And let's see if he goes to kind of like doing the bartending, coming up. Everybody's getting up. Some of them are coming out here to eat. I almost wish I hadn't put this awning here because it kind of gets in the way visually. I'm looking at what they're doing, right? But I couldn't build a pretend awning like in build mode because the first floor is so tall. I thought it looked really weird. Man, he is making a lot of food. He's like, guys are hungry for hot dogs and whatever he made. What did he make? I don't even think those are hot dogs. Those, whatever. I can't pronounce that. Choir pan and veggie burgers. We're at a dude ranch. We're serving veggie burgers. But no, veggie burgers are good. Actually, I like veggie burgers a lot. But most dude ranches in like Oklahoma, where I'm from, they're probably going to serve beef. I don't know. In this day and age, they might have an option. They probably for sure would have chicken. And they might have a vegetarian, not a vegan, but a vegetarian option. They might. So they're eating. I think everything's going pretty well. It's not going too badly. Let's speed it up a little bit, kind of let them get into their day a bit here at 11. I think it's when it rolls over to free time. We'll see if Enos starts cleaning. Finally, Enos. Oh, they are interacting. Are they getting romantic? I can't tell. Let's see here. Well, he wasn't happy with whatever he said. Is he a guest? He is a guest. It's 11, so it is. Is this romance time, right? Every time it's romance time for the guest. And the staff, he needs to be friendly and clean. I feel like I'm going to have to take, if he's not careful, I'm going to have to take friendly and funny off. And he's going to just have to clean because the place can't get filthy. Knox is going through the garbage, which I know that's his deal. I know that's where he's from, but I don't know. I don't see anybody else being romantic at all. Oh, he's kind of upset. Maybe we should talk to him. Let me see here. What is Enos up to? He's cleaning the bar. Okay. Or he's going to. Let's talk to this guy and see if he's upset. Then say that. Let's discuss healthy relationships. Because it's probably relationship based, right? He's probably upset about something went wrong. He came here to kind of get away, not have to think about it. But I don't see any options to pat him on the back or anything. So I guess we'll hit get to know and leave it at that. Oh, I think, is he being romantic? Is that Tom Magnolia there? Is he being romantic? Maybe. Can't tell. So I think he said he had a nice smile. That's what it looked like to me, and I'm going to say that that's probably the case. The host is totally flirty, so maybe there's some flirtation going on around here. Maybe so. Jack is energized, and I hope he got his work done before he came over here to sit down. Oh, you know what? I better keep an eye on the horses, too. Let me see here. Let me, let's tell him a joke, and then let's clean his hooves, and let's call him to get a drink. Maybe he is thirsty. Do they have food? He does have food. So the animals have food. They have water. I'm going to fill this one up with food too. And Enos is back to running the bar. Good guy. I mean, see, it's coming along pretty well. I mean, and I don't see, again, we'll see how it goes when I get mods in for that really large resort. I mean, they're not lagging. They're not dropping their interactions. Of course, I'm playing with a much smaller family. There's only 2 Sims here to control. So a much smaller family and a much smaller group of guests, and then there's no staff. So maybe that is what it is, but I don't know. I really do want to play with a big resort. But this was working good. I'm pretty happy with it. They're not doing anything with the horses, and I feel like they're not doing anything with the fire pit. They're not doing anything with the horses. Maybe I should put in some archery and see if they'll do stuff with that. I do have horseshoes, though. So I could ask people to play horseshoes. I mean, I definitely can direct the, the action. I don't know if they're going to do it on their own. And I'm a little bit worried maybe I need to put more stuff here to do, because I was counting on horses, right? I guess, well, maybe we could put on a little horse show ourselves. And the only other thing I thought I could do is I could do a dude ranch, but you have to bring your own horse. And so, because I've got 4 stalls, that way if this was just a venue, you could take your Sims here with their horses, and there'd be a place for the horse to stay overnight and a place for you to stay overnight, literally right above them. And then you could practice the barrels and practice jumping and stuff like that. That also does work. I'm going to see if I can get Jack here to maybe, let's invite these people to hang out. I feel like more than once I've put extra seating around here, and more than once the seating has disappeared. I'm going to try throwing some extra seating in place, because maybe we'll draw the other guest over by being here. I mean, they're coming over to hang out, so that part is working. I can't remember if he'll automatically start a fire here or not. He says it's hot. He may not want to start a fire. Oh, he's feverish. Great. They get sick all the time. I love, like, the fairies pack. I hate that they get sick all the time. I just need to, like, look up. I need to make a little room. I need to call it the medicine cabinet. I need to put literally every sort of medicine in it. And then every build I do, I'm going to put it in the basement. And then if they get sick and they need something as a player, I can just drop down, grab the little bottle, and bring it up to the surface. And, he could take it that way. Light the fire, buddy. And then tell a group story. Tell a story about a cursed ship. There you go. And we'll invite everybody over. We're supposed to have 6 guests here, so maybe he doesn't technically know 2 of them. Maybe. Hey, look, he set that on fire. He set the grill on fire, and now he set his arm on fire. Maybe I need to keep him away from flames. And none of them are sitting down, so do these block? Let's see if I can get him to sit. Yeah, they block it. Of course they do. No wonder. Okay, let me, if I take out just 1, I think they'll be able to sit. And everybody else was like, I guess they're done. Was the story over? Did I already tell the story? Maybe. They're like, I'd rather have a drink. I'd rather go have a little something to drink. Hopefully he's going to go back to cleaning, and then that'll be fine. You know, can we do some sort of like fishing thing with people as well? Yeah, so we can fish together. Let's see if they'd rather fish. Is there not enough room for? Yeah, maybe there's not enough room. There's just enough room for 4 people total. Now, I still don't really see them being romantic, and I don't see this guy coming to fish. I wonder where Enos is headed. Oh, he's going to go cook lunch. So is it lunchtime or dinner time? Dinner time, I think. It's dinner time. So he is doing his job. Now, this guy is not cleaning like he's supposed to, I don't think. But Enos did leave the bar. He's going in to cook some dinner. We got some people, I guess, were hanging out inside. They're coming out. I think Knox is going to clean up. Yeah, thank you, Knox. I appreciate that. Since the owner of the bed and breakfast is kind of just, letting it all go, letting it go. I guess I could help. I could move stuff to the garbage if I need to. I guess there's not much to clean up. There was a little bit though. Yeah, Enos is in here cooking, so he's doing what he's supposed to do. That's kind of cool. I don't think this is part of it. I mean, I don't really think this is kind of part of Knox's personality. But you notice he skipped the dishwasher and he went to the sink to wash the dishes. And it feels like that almost kind of fits in with his eco personality, doesn't? Like he would be the guy that would wash dishes by hand rather than using a machine. He's going to use electricity and water and all that stuff. Not this guy, of course. He's going to use a dishwasher. But yeah, Knox, went and used the sink. So I think it's kind of cool. I think it's kind of a neat little insight there. It's probably not true. The game is probably not, that intricately detailed with Knox's personality, but it makes sense, right? Now this guy's all flirty. Let's see if he kind of starts flirting with these other 2 guys here. No, he's not flirting with any of them. No. Knox is kind of flirty too. This is your chance, Knox. They're all together. Oh, and then that guy's making his own dinner. I could see that a little bit more at a bed and breakfast than a hotel. But even still, it's kind of pushing it. It's kind of pushing it because I think most people would just eat what the host served and not rummage through the host's kitchen to make their own food. And it says the getaway's ending. So are we really coming to the end? Is this a romantic getaway? It's not a romantic getaway. I just put like romance interactions on like every single guest, what do you call it? Like activities list, right? So whenever they're doing anything, the idea is, they can kind of be romantic in their interactions with one another. I have seen a little bit of it, but I haven't seen a lot of kind of obvious stuff. I mean, maybe it's too subtle. Maybe I'm missing it. Maybe I'm someplace else when it happens. Who knows? But I've seen a little bit, but I wanted to see if they'd really kind of get into it, right? Kind of really be super romantic about it. If I had done an actual romantic getaway, or maybe the romance competition, and I was talking about that. I kind of want to do a romance competition here at, instead of Love Island, it's the Dude Ranch, and it'd be like a gay romance competition. So I did want to do that, and I guess at some point, I guess I could, to test this out. This getaway set is almost over, I think, right? There's 1 day left. They have 1 day left. I wonder, I can change the schedule. Can I change the rules? I can change the rules. So if I make it a romantic elimination, choose a role for Sims to romance to define which Sims are meant to build romance. Hold on here. The guest. I guess I could do the host too. And the staff. And we'll just make the guests the elimination candidates. We'll see if we can change this on the fly. I think we can. It worked a little bit ago. You know what? All of my Sims are not gay, but almost all of my Sims are gay. And I feel really bad because like the ones that aren't gay are really just there as tokens. It's just like, well, there would be like actual straight people in the real world. So I'll go ahead and throw a couple of straight people in here. But yeah, most of my Sims are gay. Actually, most of my Sims are probably bisexual because if something happens, it happens. But the Sims I play with are like always gay. So, okay, the guests are elimination candidates. And is that all we need to do? Lowest progress loses. Is there anything else we need to do there? Lowest score loses. I guess we'll go with the lowest progress. I've not done any of this so far. Not one single thing. So let's do that. Let's do no strings attached. Love is in the air. Oh, wait a minute. Is that a whole different thing? No, it isn't. I just need to go and mark guest, host, and staff on it. Okay. Love is in the air. Sims build romantic relationships faster. Okay, awesome. So, okay, I'm kind of getting this. I guess if I just give them romance, they're not necessarily going to do it that much. But I can actually change it with this. And that's about it. Hardcore mode. Comfort is a luxury. No. No. Okay, so let's go with this. Let's see what they do. Oh, yeah, no, I make them pregnant. Yeah, like all my gay couples, one of them, if I'm going to have a family play, usually one of them will get pregnant. I've done that a lot. And most of them can get pregnant. I just don't choose for them to get pregnant. It has taken me forever to build these lots as well. So I totally understand where you're coming at with that. In fact, most of my playtesting so far is just stuff like, or most of my gameplay so far is just stuff like this, which is really kind of playtesting to see, does the lot work? Now, I changed this to elimination. I don't really know what they're going to do. I really don't know how it works. It's romance, right? It's romance. So it is 8 o'clock. They've got 3 hours of free time. Let's see kind of what they do here. Gather some of them dirty dishes. Oh, okay. Now, maybe Knox So you gonna instigate a little romance? I think he's so cute. He's one of the cutest guys in the game. Come on, just kind of say hello. And they are talking more. Now, I don't think I've seen them talk this much so far, so maybe this is kind of where we are. I mean, they're kind of interacting at least a little bit. Pull out a little bit, see if I can see. Oh, is he still fishing? Good God, man. Stop fishing. Get back in here and join the rest of us. Someone's swimming. Is that Enos? No. He's talking about the eco lifestyle. So all in all, this is they're kind of standing around, they're kind of talking, they're kind of doing stuff, so that's good. We'll see kind of what they do with the romance side of it. I'm going to be real curious to see how the elimination works. I'll see how all of it works. So Enos is back. He's coming back. Oh, he's going to play horseshoes. Oh, my God. I've been waiting for someone to use that, and he's going to play horseshoes. I need to change one of these to archery, actually, one on one side and one on the other. Elderly home works, as I know what you mean by that. I guess here in the United States, we would probably call it a retirement center or a nursing home or an assisted living center, depending on how much care the person in question, needed. So if they didn't need a lot of care, they're going to be at a retirement center. And if they needed a little bit of care, they're going to be at sort of an assisted living center. And if they need a lot of care, they're going to be at a nursing home. I kind of thought they might dance more. I did put in a dance floor and some music and a little disco ball there. I don't think anybody's danced so far. Okay, so I see someone and he's got like a little thought bubble in his head, right? And it has someone's face. So let's see if he's going to talk to them. Oh, my sweet little sheep. He's so precious. I need to double check on him and the horses, though. How's he doing? It says he's still happy and clean. And okay, so awesome. Okay, let's see if they have any romantic interactions. They are flirty, right? Or no, he's flirty with this guy. Okay, so Michael there is flirty. Let's see. I don't know what they're doing. They're definitely getting to know each other. So, they've each got someone else in mind, but that's funny. They're talking to each other. No, yeah, you're a nice guy. Already thinking of the next one. I'm going to change. I'm going to call this like the Grinder Romance Elimination, show. Because it's like already got your mind on the next picture. What is he doing? He's going to go practice dancing. Oh, he is going to dance. Okay. Oh, okay. It looks like he's a little flirty with Knox. Oh, well, he's the bartender. Of course he's flirty with Knox. Bartenders are flirty with everybody. I don't even know if that counts as a romance, part of the competition, because I think it's just their state of being. But it does say that he's actually focused, but talking to Knox here, look like they're at least a little bit flirty. No, he's going to bed. He's like, okay, my bedtime. Enjoy your night. If you want anything to drink, just get it. I guess, but they're all going to bed, though. It's sleep time. Okay. This is why I really need to get MC Command Center back in my game, is because I want time to slow down a little bit so I have more time to see my Sims do stuff. I don't know if is he going to eat or clean. I was hoping he was going to clean that mess up. Oh, he's sick and he's hungry. And all of my Sims say that this is poorly decorated. I'm like, that is so harsh. It doesn't feel poorly decorated to me. I think it looks quite nice. So I don't know what they're upset about. Now we'll go through here and we'll just look upstairs and see who found a bed of their own. Okay, they all found a bed. Nobody's sharing. Come on, you guys. It's a romance competition. He found a bed. There you go. You got your bed. He got his bed. Yeah, I mean, they all found a bed, but they didn't find anybody to share it with. Well, MC Command Center, yes. If I had it in right now, we'd have sunny days, right? Nice sunny days, warm sunny days. It would, yeah, because it's been raining like the whole time I've been playing with the new pack. It has been raining here in New Zealand, which maybe it does rain a lot in New Zealand. I get that, but I really don't know if it does or not. But I'm a little bit sick of the rain. If I paid to go on vacation here, I would be kind of pissed. Because every single day has been rain, and I'm like, come on, give me a break. Rain and clouds. Well, they're speeding through the night. We'll see how this next day goes with our romance. I don't know. Are we even going to get to... Do I need to set elimination as part of what we do? No, I'm not. I want to end the lottery early. Oh, yeah, I do want to end the holiday. Okay. When is that holiday? I thought it meant vacation. Oh, yeah, I do have a weather machine. You know, I think part of it is you have to upgrade it. I don't think the upgraded version is available in debug. So I have to upgrade it, and then someone has to use it, and they can almost electrocute themselves. I guess I've done it before, but my thought in my head is that it's just always like takes too long, too many steps. With MC Command Center, I can just, click on the mailbox. Yeah, I mean, it's a great tool, and I like it, and I've used it. The weather machine is totally fun, but that's in my head, and I think that's correct, is that you can't just change just by plucking it down. Your sim still has to go through and, what's the word I'm looking for? Upgrade it. They have to go through and upgrade it. And I think maybe they have to have a certain upgrade skill to do that. So then I've got to cheat their upgrade skill and then get them through upgrading it. And then I can finally use it. And I was like, no. MC Command Center takes all the work out, right? Everybody's cooking their own meal again, which, what can I say? That is the only thing I think is really kind of the big drawback of the pack is that when it comes time to eat on a getaway, when you have a getaway, when you have a vacation, you're not typically going to go into someone's kitchen or a hotel kitchen or wherever and start cooking for yourself, right? That's not going to happen. Now, the campground I did, yeah, it made sense. They're going to cook for themselves. Makes total sense. It even kind of makes a little sense if a sim comes up to eat with them, because you might share things at a campground with other campers. If you got extra, you're hanging out, you're all getting to know each other. Works great. But when it comes to this, it's it's a lot unrealistic that sims are going to do that. Does he like cooking? He better like it. He's a cook here at the Dude Ranch. Is that his husband? That is Jack, isn't it? Okay. Jack is supposed to be dressed in everyday clothes. Oh, I don't remember seeing, there's so many. Let me check. I don't remember seeing mix and mingle as an option, but there's a lot of options. That's one of the great things about it. There's a ton of options. Let me go into edit. Free time. And I guess I'll look real quick and see if there's something for elimination round or something tucked in there. Let's just take out the horse stuff. They're not doing anything with the horses. So let's see. Mix and mingle. Oh, there is. Okay, so Sims will bond. Oh my gosh. Okay, for sure. Yeah, there is. That's awesome. That's awesome. Thanks for saying that. I guess, never even thought of mix and mingle. I guess. Let's take out dancing because, again, they're not really dancing either. And I want to look and see if we have some sort of elimination round. Like maybe that's what I need to put in here. Now, I do not see that. So I'm assuming maybe just every 24 hours, there is an elimination round, maybe? Yeah, because I don't see anything here that would really, I don't think I'm missing anything. That would say, hey, this is what you need to do. Practice tattooing, no. To get your Sims to eliminate, let's see here. Yeah, I don't see anything. Oh, every morning at 11, there's an elimination. Oh, okay. So we're coming right up on it in like 45 minutes. Oh, awesome. Thank you again. That's exactly what I needed to know. So yeah, coming up then in 45 minutes, we'll have an elimination and we'll see what happens with these guys. Now, yeah, I think I've got everything I need. So done. Let's see what happens. Now, our staff there is very flirty. Super, super flirty. Obviously, he's standing around in his underwear, right? That's a hint. That's a hint. I mean, I don't know how I feel about advertising like that, but if you want to advertise it, go ahead, let it hang out. And they'll probably win, right? Or he will. You can't eliminate the staff. Let's see here. Oh, okay. So I take dancing off. I swear to God, I took dancing off. What did they do? They went to dance. I took dancing off because they weren't dancing. He's like, oh, well, they're not even dancing. Where are they? They're dancing. They're going to hang out and dance. Now, let's see if these guys are going to get into any sort kind of flirtation here. This kind of does look like a reality show, doesn't it? I mean, all of them kind of standing around talking, Now stand around here and talk about your day. And then they're, talking, kind of smack about each other. I think these guys actually like each other, though. So we're going to go with that. Yeah, I set my staff to over in the resort to flirt a little bit too, especially the guy running the bar. I did set to flirt a little bit. He has to go to the bathroom. There are bathrooms on this lot. In fact, there's 2 on this floor that are public restrooms. So now it's 11:38 though, and I did not see a elimination come along though, right? Are all my guests still here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them are. There is a 6th guest. Is he gone? No, there's 7 guests actually. So I've got 7 guests here and they're all still here. Well, this guy's not doing his job either. He's supposed to be cleaning the place. I see the guest cleaning far more than the guy who owns the place. is cleaning. He's running the bar, and he does his job. I mean, he goes out there, he runs the bar. He's probably going to wet himself, but he does go out there and run the bar. That's one thing I need to kind of remember. I probably ought to put, even for the host and the guest, a certain amount of free time, like a free time interaction, because I'm not sure if they'll take care of their needs if I don't list them in that box. I think they will, and I think they should. But you can see he's kind of hungry, and I'm afraid he's going to go to the bathroom. It really has to be in 2 hours. So we'll see what happens. Yes, the staff. Well, these are my staff. Since they own it, like Jack here's staff, Enos's staff. And Jack has been kind of hanging out here and was very flirty a little while ago, not doing his job, not cleaning up all of this mess everywhere. So I wonder if I don't. It's almost noon. Essentially, it is noon, like right now. Okay, so we got our earnings. We got $903. I don't see anything though about elimination. Tip. Yeah, so I'm not seeing anything about elimination. So I really don't know what we're supposed to do with it. I feel like I must be missing something. Let me go here again. Let me check out these rules. Okay, so I've got romantic elimination. Each day the sim with, maybe because it hasn't been a full 24 hours. So after 24 hours at 11 a.m., it would happen. Yeah, I'm gonna guess that is the case. So let me see here. I'm probably gonna need to extend the getaway a little bit. Where do I extend the getaway? Is it here? Select to extend or, yeah. Okay, so we're going to extend it for 7 days. I don't know that we need that much time, but let's extend it for 7 days and see what will happen. At least we'll get more money. We're going to get like $6,400. That's a lot of money. So, and then tomorrow at 11, we'll see if they don't go ahead. I chose normal romantic. You have to put elimination in. Oh, I do. See, I looked for elimination as an option when I was editing. I didn't see elimination listed. You have to choose the other one. Like normal romantic. Like normal romance interactions. And you have to choose, you have to put elimination in there in the planning. Well, that's kind of what I thought would be the case, but I don't see, let me check here. Let's look under free time. I didn't see anything in here about like elimination. Let me see here. Let's see. Yeah, you know what I could do is I could just go over to like that romance lot and see what they've put in. Because I don't see anything here about elimination. Oh, I could tell him to woohoo. I didn't know that was in there. Let's throw that in there. Oh, I didn't mean that for the prime. Let's leave it. Let's leave it as the primary activity at 10 a.m. is to find somebody to woohoo with. Let's try that out. But I don't see anything for the elimination part. So I'm kind of at a loss there of romance elimination. I'm still thinking after the first full 24 hours, that's when the first elimination will happen. I think. That's what I think. And we'll change. Did that not save? Oh shoot. Blast it. Go here. Free time. There we go. Make sure I save it this time. Did it? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so let's see what they get up to since their primary activity is wooing each other during this romance competition. Nobody's at the bar. Now, that's kind of weird because so far they've been at the bar a lot. They're kind of hanging out here in the kitchen, though. Kind of talking. I mean, nothing too, nothing too flirty taking place. This guy probably ought to go to the bathroom. I'm going to just tell him to because I'm afraid he's not going to otherwise. And that's not very romantic to wet yourself as an adult in front of a whole bunch of people at your home for a dude ranch. So I'm gonna just take that sort of like player initiative, send him in there, go potty. And this guy needs to go potty too, I think. Yeah, he does. Let's have him come and go potty. Hopefully they'll eat something and not starve to death. Oh, he is eating something. Good. Now, is anybody woohooing so far? I don't see anybody woohooing so far. What's wrong with you guys? What's taking so long? Come on. I put it on the activity list. I put it on the list of activities. What do you do at 10 o'clock? Woohoo. That's it. For how long? 7 hours. For 7 hours, you're supposed to be busy woohooing or finding someone to woohoo with, and I don't see them doing it. I don't expect them to do it immediately. I kind of did expect them to do it immediately, but at the same time, I don't expect them to do it immediately, so we'll see. I mean, I think it would be funny if they did do it immediately, but I don't really expect it. So he's flirting now. He's going back to the bar, which is where he needs to be. Flirt around the bar. And I've got 7 more. I do have 7 more Sims around. Okay. Oh, there we go. I see a kiss. A little kiss. It's a little kiss on the cheek, but that may be a start. Is this romance is in the air? I don't know. Maybe. This guy seems a little sad. So, well. He did give him a little peck. I don't know. That was about it. We'll have to see what else happens. Is that all the excitement we're going to get here at Dude Ranch? Do. Okay, no, these guys are definitely getting, this is flirtation. The rose is flirtation. This guy was kind of doing the little flirty sort of like, movement. Nauseous. He's sick now, too. Oh, my God. Everybody's sick all the time. What is this guy up to? Chat with Corbin. Let's ask him about his love life. Hey, you're here on the Dude Ranch. What's your love life like so far? He's just like, oh, nothing really. I kind of expected more. Let's compliment his appearance. Maybe we can get something going here. Maybe we'll just force the issue. And then we'll flirt. We'll see how they take it. Will they take it well? They do seem to be taking it well. That's good. But, it's always so easy to flirt with a bartender, and usually you do take it really well with the bartender. He's kind of a safe, usually kind of a safe guy. You don't usually hear about serial killers being a bartender. They're usually, nice and comfortable and nice to be around. So we'll just, oh my God, we're already up to the first kiss. Oh, didn't you just meet? Isn't he a guest here? Let's flirt again. And we'll get them to a certain point here, and we'll see where they go with it. Flirtation. Let's try offering them a rose. Give them a chance to put down the drinks. I will say that. Now, putting these rules in place definitely is overriding normal sim behavior, because normally I'm like, these two just met, they barely know each other, and all of this romance, interaction would probably lead to one of them being mad, like, no, you're going too fast. You're going too far too fast. Okay, got some hand holding. We're going to see what happens. He's a little sick. Yeah, I know, buddy. Maybe you'll get over it. In my game, I can choose romantic elimination. Okay. Huh. Wow. Okay, so let me take a look here again. Let's try. Let's go. Well, not that one. Let's try in the evening, since we're coming up on the evening. Let's go to free time. And is it for the guests, or do I have the staff do the elimination? Romantic elimination. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't have anything like romantic elimination. And I don't have just elimination, right? Just elimination ceremony or something like that. Click on the button with the hammer. Up here, I've got hobbies, which is a book and weights, music. Is it a hammer over on this side? Looks like a hammer. See a screwdriver. No, not here. Go back to the screen before. Okay. So we're here, the screen before. Hammer. Yeah. See, I've got lowest progress loses, right? And this says select up to 5 rules. Oh, now, well, I only have one elimination rule. Elimination will occur once per day. Make sure at least one role is selected as an elimination candidate. Yeah, guess, so that's correct. Yeah, no, I have this set up. So that's my thought. I mean, I'm not sure if maybe it's going to wait a whole 24 hours and then have the first elimination at 11. Yeah, it should work. Okay, so we'll keep our fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. I mean, so far, I think it's kind of fun. They definitely are getting flirty. They're starting to get into it. Let's see here. Chat, hold hands. I want to see what these two get up to. Now, I did have to kind of force it just a little bit because he's the host, so I can direct his actions. But let's take a look here. No, oh, it's over. It's over already. Okay, well, all right. Bye. I thought they were getting along great. You're going to get eliminated. No, we'll see. Maybe he won't. Is everybody still in here just talking in a little circle? A lot of them are. There's two of them missing, though. Where are the two that were missing? Wouldn't that be funny if they're just in bed somewhere? I don't see them up there. They're not up here. They're not there. So, no, they're not. I don't know where they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So where's my other two people? That's a little weird. I wonder where they went off to. Because I assume if they're eliminated, like it's going to tell me, right? The game's going to be like, oh, they got eliminated. But I don't see them anywhere. That's really strange. Could they have gone home? I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. There's one of them. There's one of them there. Is the other one on the back porch? No. Guess we'll see as it goes here. Okay. Now, this is still woohoo time until 5 o'clock. I guess I'll make the nighttime. Let's make the nighttime woohoo time too. See if we can really, really kind of get them to do during free time. Let's change free time to woohoo time. All free time is going to be woohoo time from here on out. That's just the way it is. It's mentioned on the notification wall. I figured it probably was, and I did check the notification wall, earlier, just in case I missed it. So I'm gonna just keep my fingers crossed that this next day, when a hopeful day's passed, and we get to 11 a.m., somehow it'll work. We'll see. If not, maybe at least, we're going to see some action here for this reality show where a couple of these guys are going to get it on. We'll see. I'm really worried it is going to be hard to get done. That's why I finally kind of got my host involved. So we'll see what they do here. Now, the host is, and this guy's playful, so he's in a good mood. The host is flirty. Let's see if maybe Knox is up to a little romance. Let's see. We'll try to force it here a little bit. Romance, flirtation, flirt. Don't leave yet. God bless. More choices, romance. So offer him a rose. They did come to eat, so, that works. More choices, romance. I hope he's not stuck. He better not be stuck. It says he's chatting, though. Where is he? Can I just not see him? Oh, is he just on the other side of this wall? No. Oh, there he is. Okay, so I guess he kind of is close enough. He might be talking, but I'm afraid he's stuck, which is the problem I was having at the big resort. Let me take a look here. Any notifications? No. Yeah, I think he's stuck again. So I think he did get stuck. What to do, what to do. I guess I could click on him and reset him. Yeah, there he goes. Now he's moving again. But I thought maybe we were kind of over that. We'll try lining these up again. Let's see if it works this second time. Here we go. Well, flirtation's working now that we got it rolling here. Oh, they well, they do need the first kiss, I think, to get to it. I think you're right about that. I don't, he's kind of getting a little steamy there, those two. Let's see if they kind of go, because I didn't tell him to, like, you know, nuzzle his neck or anything. So let's see what these two will do. He's checking the magic cube. Should I do it? Should I do it? Yes, you should, Knox. Yes, you should. Go ahead and do it. Take the leap, guy. I guess if he doesn't, you know, the place is filthy. I got to get this guy back to work, too. Yeah, it is just kind of try and just see what happens. I mean, it feels like kind of it is a little bit easier. That's for sure. So we'll see what happens here. Knox and Jack are very satisfied in their relationship. Hooray. They're both thinking about another guy, of course. They're very satisfied with their relationship, but they're both thinking about this guy over here, who is kind of hot. He does look hot. He looks like someone who's probably really an actor in Hollywood, and he just came on the show to get some exposure. He's not really looking for love, but well, none of them really are. None of these people are looking for love. That's why free time turned into woohoo time, because it's not really about love. It's just they're looking for someone to kind of do and then get on TV and maybe get some sort of sponsorship deal for, I don't know, condoms and lubricants. But they, you know, see, he's pretty nice. Let's see here. Let me go ahead and I'm gonna see first kiss. Let's give him a first kiss and let's see if they'll take it from there. Oh, so romantic. Love is in the air. I feel just like Cupid, you guys. Now, what will they do next? Got a big hug. Yeah, hugs are sweet. That's not what we're looking for you, though. You gotta amp it up. I'm the director. I feel like the director of this TV show, right? Yeah, that was really sweet, you guys. But we're gonna need to amp it up just a little bit. You know, we got the viewers to satisfy. This is sweeps week. This is sweeps week. We really need the ratings if we're gonna have like a Dude Ranch 2. Are they doing anything? They're just chatting. Chatting's. I don't want to. Look at that romance bar. Oh my God. It's all the way up. It is all the way up. It is fully full. So let's try. I don't know. I don't really want to force the woohoo on them because it feels a little unfair. Like they're not, you know. Yeah, woohoo is in this time slot. Woohoo's now in like both of the free time slots. So it's like you can eat and woohoo, and those are the two things you do. I need to double check though. Let me double check. Let me see here. Did I put it? I mean, I put it as the primary focus, right? But I didn't put it down the list of things to do. So let's change. Let's just go all out. We're gonna add woohoo here, just like this, and we're gonna make sure we add it here. See, it is the primary thing at the top, but I didn't actually put it here in this part, so let's put it there too. Let's see if that will kind of force them into asking one another to do it. And we'll go to our other free time spot up here. And we'll just do the same thing. Oh, they've already got woohoo. I could do it twice. Maybe I should do it twice. Like double up on it. When I said woohoo, I meant it all the time. All the time. Not sometime, all the time. And then we'll do that. And then we'll see how that affects it. Now I'm going to just try to have him come over here and like, I guess, exchange numbers, and let's see if that kind of gets them going again. I can't believe I had dance on there for a long time on stuff, and they would never use it. But now they do, and I guess it is right there. They can kind of dance, so maybe they just finally clued in there is a dance floor here. Knox is dancing, but we need to... Let's try dance with Knox. Dancing. Watching a dancer. Talk about eco lifestyle. Let's see if we can dance and... I don't want to do anything too heavy. I want them to kind of take the move. So I'm going to ask them a risque question. And then I guess we can exchange numbers, and let's see how that kind of takes us. And let's try... This is a little bit more than I want to do, but they had done this on their own, so I feel okay kind of selecting it. That it was like kiss hands. Where was that? I don't see it. It's under here. Yeah. So they've done that on their own. So let's select that and see if that's going to push us where we need to be. I mean, we don't need to be there. Where I want to be as a director of this show. Yeah, yeah, you know what? I gave up on the whole aura stuff like a long time ago. I feel like it kind of works a little bit, but not really. All of our guys are here though. Everybody's on, and they're going to go to bed here in like literally 13 minutes. Everybody's on point. So let me stop dancing. Let's see here. But I think he dropped the romance interaction of kissing hands. You know what? Let's go back here. Let's profess our undying love, because it feels like on those shows you always meet someone and he's like, I know we've only known each other for literally a day, but something about being on TV just makes me know I'm meant to be with you. So I love you forever, like even more than my mom and my dog. And then people are like, oh my God. And then everyone at home's like, no, girl, don't do it. You won't last. He's horrible. And then she does it anyway. In this case, he does it. And they're miserable. And that's it. Is he going to bed? Oh, come on, dude. I've done everything I can to get you. I did everything I could to get him set up. So we'll see tomorrow what they do. I'm still thinking if I push hard enough, then maybe they will. They're off to bed. Who's sleeping over here tonight? I think he sleeps there like every night. I wonder if they kind of choose their own beds. Yeah, he did choose that. So he chose that himself. I'm going to assume they all kind of choose their own beds themselves. Now, the bad thing is, I think I do have 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I've got 6 beds and 7 sims. So I don't know where the 7th sim ends up going. Or did I put an extra bed in? Did I put an extra bed in? I did. Okay, right there. That's why. Okay. have just got to do it on their own. I just don't know what to say. Where's he going? He's going to go take a shower. He's like, I own this place. I own every room. So if I want to use your shower, it's what I'm going to do. Who's the guy? Michael. Okay. Should we wake him up? Like, I was just thinking about you in the middle of the night. I woke up and I came in to talk to you. And like stuff like that happens on those romance shows. And you'd be like, you're a total creeper. Get the hell out of my room. Like, they kind of wake up and go, oh, really? I was thinking about you too. I was just thinking that, I just feel this connection. They always feel a connection. And don't get me wrong. I felt those connections too at like bars and stuff where you feel that connection. None of it was actually love, like none of it actually end, at the end of the program with like, we're going to get married. We're going to get married and it's really going to work. That never happened. He's going back to his bed. That did not last long. I didn't get very far with that. I don't even know why he got up. He got up to take a bath. Why? Do you really need a bath that bad? And where's he doing? He is talking to someone somehow. Is he talking to someone? Or is he just, no, he's done now. Is he done? I'm going to just count that as like our reality show minute where it's kind of like for some reason they're up in the middle of the night talking and the camera crew just happens to be there and they're talking to each other or talking about something and it's mysterious and it's like dramatic. And it's like, the thing they're going to like show to the audience and the audience is going to kind of get into all the drama of it. Oh, yeah. Sometimes the friendship level does need to be higher. Okay. That's a good point. I'm not sure. where is Knox? It's time to get up. Oh, for goodness sakes. You know what you're going to do? I hope you're not going to eat that. You're going to throw that away. No, whoops, wrong thing. It's time for you to do some of your work. Clean it up. And once Knox gets here, then we're gonna check our romance. Not a romance. Our friendship. We're gonna check our friendship. Because you need to be friends first, I mean, you really don't. If you've ever seen a reality show like that, like Love Island, you don't have to be friends literally at all. But in this case, I'm gonna assume that the Sims are a little more decent than human beings are. And so, yeah, they want to be friends first. If I can find Knox. Where is Knox? I don't know. He's not here. Enos is the best employee ever. He was supposed to come down from bed and cook, serve breakfast or whatever he's making. And he does it. He really is great. Now we're coming up in a couple of hours with what is hopefully going to be our elimination. Resume that. I was just complimenting him, and what happened? He stopped working. He set it down on the stove and said, yeah, it's almost done. I just got to pour it out on a plate. No, I'm not doing that. They're like, yeah, even cooked. And so he didn't, he just stopped and just didn't finish it. Where's Knox? I'm seeing everybody else show up, but I'm not seeing him show up. That's kind of weird. He's got to be around here somewhere. I got to make them friends, and that takes a while. It's actually harder to become friends than it is, I think. It is to get the romance bar up. That's kind of like real life, though. That's kind of true. I think sometimes, yeah. It's like you can find romance in an hour at like a nightclub or something. And friends, like literally months later, like, no, we're not still really friends yet. I mean, I know them and they're kind of cool. And we did a few things together. I don't know if I call them a friend. I can't believe we can't find him. Wait. Let me go this route. Can I go here? Relationships, Knox. Where is he? There he is. Okay. Hey, Knox, let's be friends. They've got it. They do have a pretty high bar, though. I think that is enough. Die for thrills. Oh no, because I want them to do it. So let's try affection and let's confess attraction. And see if that gets our ball rolling. Both of them. Let's see if that gets our ball rolling and gets us going here. Hope so. Oh, and I was trying to do something with friendship. What do friends do? Talk. Now let's discuss expanding the family. There we go. That'll get his mind on it. What do you do when you want to make a bigger family? Now you may be thinking, well, Jason, you could adopt. No, well, yeah, you could, but this is, Dude Ranch. So what you do when you want a bigger family is you hope one of these guys has their settings set for gets pregnant. And that's how you handle that. Where is he? Chat with Knox finally. Finally, here he is. And what else can we talk about? Talk about eco lifestyle. He does like that. So we'll do that. Let's have a conversation, a deep conversation like friends do. Giving a compliment and sharing secrets. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's true. Let's share a secret. That's a really good idea. Let me see here. I don't even know how we share a secret. Let me see here. Like small talk, maybe? I mean, share photos is there. Is it under deep thoughts? No. Is it? Well, interest maybe? I don't even know where share a secret is. Let's see here. Oh, well, 11 o'clock came and went, and I didn't see an elimination again. Okay, so the only thing I can imagine. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, there it was. Okay, I expected something. I have to admit. I expected a little more fireworks. I expected something a little bit more like this guy is gone. So it says Tom tried to spark a romance, but the fire never caught. So Tom is gone. Tom, I know which one that was. Tom is gone. And I didn't get to see it though. I thought it would like zoom the camera in on him, walking off all sad and stuff. Is he still here? I think that's Tom. No, that's Nick. Okay. And it's not those two. Do we know Tom? Let me see if we know Tom. Nick, Tom, there he is. Oh, he's not on the lot anymore. I was going to kind of zoom the camera over, see if he looks sad. But he's not on the lot anymore. Okay, yeah. I do kind of wish it was a little more involved. Like, I need a filmable moment. I need something that was going to work for the commercial, for the trailer, right? I need, like, Tom on the floor crying in a puddle, like tears running down his eyes, like, gotcha life. That's what I need. I don't need him just to disappear. Oh, well, okay. Well, he's gone. Poor Tom, but it did work. We'll say that the elimination did work. He's gone. Let's see if we can get Knox a little bit closer to the win. We'll kiss his hands. Let's try that. And meanwhile, let me see if there's like anything here. We're going to try eco lifestyle again, and then we're going to try. See if I can find that share a secret, because I do think that makes sense. Right? So deep thoughts, hobbies, compliments, complaint, maybe compliments. Let's support Nox's. We do support Nox's facial hair. That's easy. It's not even a lie. Oh, okay. Oh, well, he was not interested in discussing eco living. How can you not be interested, Nox? You love eco living. Okay, let's try getaways, activities, affection. I mean, their love is going up like crazy. They're totally in love with each other. Let's discuss interest. I mean, they're getting all these hearts. These hearts are all going up. You don't even need more hearts. Their pink bar is so full that it is crazy. Yeah, see, I would, you're right. We need more drama. And I think people have been saying that for more than a decade now because The Sims 4 have been out for more than a decade. And it would have been really cool if, like, they broke down in tears in front of everybody, or maybe they got mad, stomped over and slapped someone or something. I don't know. But, anything that's going to be kind of like, over the top kind of drama in a situation like this. Now, I don't know that every single time they need to act like that, but for sure, like, this is a romance competition. You want to see a little bit of that. I'm so mad. I'm so upset. I can't believe I didn't win. Like, stomp, stomp out. Oh, well. So how are we friendly enough yet? We're doing okay. Let's embrace him. Let's discuss the latest book. I don't even think that it's asked to be friends, really, though. Yeah, right? Or be best friends or anything. Funny. Let's try telling some jokes. Knock knock joke. Discuss interests. Last time I tried to talk about eco lifestyle, Nox was not having it. Which, you know what? Maybe that's the case. Maybe that is the case. Is like probably like everybody that sees me like, oh my God, you're Nox. Tell me about eco living. And he's probably like, I am so sick of eco living. I do not want to talk about it anymore. I live it, and I'm sick of it. And I'm the same way a little bit, I have to admit, because I'm a hairdresser. And as soon as you go to a party, what's the first thing someone says? What do you do for a living? I just want to say secret agent. I think that, I know that's a bullshit answer, and I know they're going to know it's a bullshit answer, but I think I'm going to start saying that I work for the CIA. That's what I do. Yes, it's very dangerous. Because when you tell them that you're a hairdresser, the first thing they say is like, what would you do with my hair? I guess I could make up something crazy. Oh, girl, I'd shave half your head. I would shave half your head and I would dye the other half jet black. And then when it starts to grow out, I'm going to carve designs in it like satanic symbols. That's what I would do with your hair. Because it does get tiresome talking about it. Like when I'm off work, I'm off work. So I'm going to guess that is why Nox gave us that reaction, why he just wasn't into it. And I'm going to offer him a rose. I got to get something going. And if this doesn't happen, you know what I'm going to do? Let's ask to be romantic partners. Maybe that will kind of push him saying, hey, we're romantic partners now. And I notice you've got 8 beds around here. Let's go do it. They're super happy. Okay, yeah, I gave him a little kiss on the hands. Where do we go from here, Nox? You're a big boy. You've been down this road before. He's still checking the magic box, right? Like, oh, maybe I better check and see if I can ask him. You can ask. I promise you the answer will be yes. I promise you. I'm going to have him go to the bathroom real quick. I've spent so much time on these two. Like it's 3 o'clock. It's 3 o'clock. If he doesn't do it, I'm going to just push it. I'm going to just have him go hop into bed, I guess. I don't know. That kind of throws off I'm afraid that throws off the romance, like, elimination, though, because I think he's going to automatically win if he woohoos the host. Right? So if he woos the host because I make them woohoo, then that's kind of unfair. That's a little bit of an unfair advantage. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that. Let's check in with Enos. Enos is he's always doing his job. I'm so proud of him. Let me see here. He's also very flirty. So let's have a little talk here with Corbin. Let's explain attraction level. That'll work. Corbin's a pretty cute sim, so I'm going to assume that they are kind of attracted to each other. And then let's go in here and, let's do a sexy pose. That's a bartender move for sure. There we go. Yeah, that's definitely a bartender move. We're going to offer him a rose. Oh, maybe we aren't. Oh, I don't know. That wasn't a heart, but it was okay. I see. We are not. Never mind. Someone missed the memo. That this is Dude Ranch. Oh, he's thinking about this other guy. Are you upset because he got eliminated? Is that what it is? And you just don't want to. Why are you flirting now? Okay. Is it this guy? Oh, you're flirting with that guy. Oh, I see. This is the host. I think you need to rethink where you are right now. This is the host. This is an instant win. I'm about to give Knox an instant win. Don't you want an instant win? I guess not. I guess he doesn't. Okay, well, that did not go as I thought it was going to. Hopefully he's off to the bathroom. He is off to the bathroom. Okay, wait. Oh my God. If we like to live together, this is a romance reality show because no, it's not the right time. I only know you a day. And we haven't even slept together yet. And the thing is, if I say yes, then they're going to add him to like my household. And I wonder if he's going to probably leave the getaway. If he's been thinking about me a lot, right? If he's been thinking about little old Jack here a lot, he should be saying, I've been thinking about you a lot. Would you like to go upstairs? Here now, since we're here on Dude Island. Yeah. Isn't that a good idea? Let's see here. I guess. Oh, convinced to leave spouse. Oh my gosh. No, I don't want to do that. Maybe I do, but the spouse isn't here. I didn't bring the spouse. And then I'm just about to go ahead and I'm going to just send them up to the room. Oh, do they have a grudge? Maybe. And yeah, he's not single. No, he's not. But he's not single either. The bartender is his husband. But they are running like a dude ranch, so maybe that's just where their relationship is. Would you describe? Yes, it's very steamy. Now get down to some real action. Oh, you think because he's not single, he doesn't want to sleep with him? Oh, yeah, that could be it. But I think when you come here, maybe I'll just have to force it then. Do they have a grudge? I don't think they have a grudge, but maybe they might. I do think that might be right. I'm thinking about it, and yeah, that kind of makes sense, So if they're married, looming anxiety. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Where's he going, I wonder? Wait, is there a fire? Oh my God, there is a fire. Okay, and our husband's about to burn up. Okay, we better put him out. I guess that's what we get. That's what we get, right? Fate was like, well, you're looking for somebody else. You found him already right now in a day. So I'll just set your husband on fire and then maybe you'll realize what you've lost. I don't know. He's not burning that quick, though. I wonder how long it take him to die. I'm going to have to replace. This is the second fire during this getaway, by the way. The second fire. I thought they toned down the bad luck stuff, but this is the second fire in this getaway. And he caused one and he caused one. They have like no business ever being near a flame, ever. Okay, so that's why Nox took off, was because there was fire. I'm going to go ahead and let's have them. Where did Nox go? They all leave? The whole place didn't burn down. Nobody died. There they are. There's some of them. Now it looks like they're headed back to where they were before. Oh, whew. So glad that's over. Where is Nox? Why is he so hard to keep up with? Oh, hold on. Let me just look through here. He's right back in the same. This is where he was before when I couldn't find him. He just comes over here and hangs out. Okay, so here we go. This is the big moment. Let's give him a sexy pose. Let's not propose. Let's go here and like ask a risque question. And the question is, would you like to woohoo? I guess wherever we've got to woohoo. Let's find here. You know, he's going to say yes. There's really not much suspense here because he's definitely going to say, oh, do we have a dumpster? We do have a dumpster. Okay. Nox loves doing it in the garbage. He loves doing it in the dumpster. So that ought to really win him right over. And then once we've kind of crossed that line, let's see if they'll do it anonymously then, or if I'm still just never going to get there. Wait, awkward encounter. Did he not like that? Did I miss it? Is he not going to do it? Did we lose another sim? No, I'm still down there. Okay. Go up here. Fire sentiment. Okay, so explain to me, did he turn us down? Is that what happened, or is it an awkward encounter with that guy? Was offer a rose. Oh, kiss and make up. Let's try that. But come on, dude. You've got a major pink bar there. And you're going to tell me that you don't want to go woohoo in the garbage? Is it because it's the garbage? We don't have to woohoo in the garbage. I mean, look. Oh, my God. And he's drawing the line what? Like woohooing? Please. I'm going to try this again. We ain't fixing to play this game. You're going to get into that bed. Let's see here. Flirt. Oh, what's the wrong one? I know they don't care that they're married. This is The Sims. I've done a million times. I didn't care they were married. So let's try this. Oh, there we go. It would come in handy. You're right. MC Command Center always comes in handy. I wish they would just buy that from the creator and just integrate it all into the game and then have, update it automatically every time they do an update, because it'd be fully integrated and just save us all a lot of trouble. I don't know how much I would sell that for if I was the creator. Probably a lot. Because it's like the most valuable mod in this game. Well, they're doing it, so even though he didn't want to do it in the garbage, he was okay with the bed, right? So they are doing it. We'll see kind of how they go. How's this guy doing? He thinks it's filthy. It is filthy. You know why? Because your husband's busy cheating on you upstairs. That's why. They have that relationship. They knew what was going to happen when they started this, but he's been a whole lot busier wooing and woo-hooing Nox than he has been doing his job, which is cleaning this place up, and it is a mess. He's out here. Look at that. He didn't even go clean himself up from the fire. He's cleaning up the bar. He looks like just misery, right? I'm going to see. Maybe this guy likes misery. Let's give them they're not even introduced yet. Okay, let's give them a romantic introduction. I know I was on fire. I know I look like I was on fire and smell like I was on fire. But what do you think? And they all showed up. They're probably like, oh my God, I heard Knox got some from the other host. So they're kind of friendly, you guys. Let's go check out the bar and see what the bartender's right. Knox will win, all right? Yeah, he's going to win the competition because I set it up that way. But you know what? That's actually also the way romance all those competitions I think are done anyway, like Love Island or whatever. I definitely think they're all just set up anyway. It's just kind of like they're like, let's choose these two and then create some drama, and in the end they end up together. And literally like 1 month later, People Magazine is like, oh, they broke up. America's heartbroken. So yeah, I did kind of force it a little bit, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and already, I'm going to try this. Okay, we barely know this guy. We just introduced ourselves. You saw that, right? I gave him a romantic introduction, like, I don't know, 1 minute ago, long enough to mix like maybe 1 or 2 drinks. Let's go ahead and just give him his first kiss. Let's just see how that goes. Because definitely, I've got like a pretty rockin' sort of gay resort here. I will say that this is working out pretty well as far as that goes. And I'm loving it. I mean, right now I'm loving it. I'm going to make every place a gay resort. There you go. See that? He's going to come in second place. I wonder if I get 2 of them to woohoo with each other, with the other host. I wonder which one will ultimately be chosen, right? Because they'd be kind of equal. Maybe I should let him have a bath. What time? Oh, it's 11. It's time for bed. He's probably going to head off to bed. Everyone else is heading to bed. Time moves too fast. I mean, it takes a lot of time. Love takes time, you guys. That's like a song, and it's a reality that love does take time. And poor old Enos and Jack here, they don't have much time. I guess they do. They got a week, but that's not much time. He's like, oh, Knox, you're still just wearing your underwear. That's a good way. I bet that's a good way to get attention on Love Island. Just wander around in your underpants. He did clean up before he went to bed, which is more than his husband did. Now, his husband was worn out from all that, woohoo. And so he just went to bed. He's like, I'll just leave it. The house is filthy. They're not here because they wanted to go someplace nice. That is not why they're here. They are here for a whole different reason. They're not here for the food. They're not here for the luxurious experience. That poor guy. I should have had him take a bath. I am going to let him take a bath here in a minute. Those are all kind of done. And once this guy's done and his motives are up, he's going to get a little bit of cleaning done. I'm going to clean this stuff up. Oh, and this filthy counter. Oh my God. I can't even believe I have him assigned to clean because he doesn't ever clean. I guess part of it's my fault, though. If I wasn't constantly having like woohoo people and romance people, he might do his job. And granted, I didn't really give him that job. I just kind of forced it on him. So. They do, because I did set their romance to where I did do that. Their romance is set like to an open relationship. So, that's kind of their deal. I thought it would help their relationship because I'm not kidding. They were not getting along. Things were really bad. And I'm like, well, I'm just going to completely open this relationship up only because then at least they wouldn't be like jealous or angry if one of them told someone, oh, hey, that's a lovely dress you have on, right? So like the Sims do. It's like all you did was compliment his clothes and you want a divorce, right? Okay. So we'll see. They all have a family with kids. Most of see what I'm saying? He's feeling very unsatisfied. And why is he unsatisfied? I don't know. What does this say here? Just that he is, right? You have no reason to be unsatisfied. I mean, yeah, you're in love with Knox, but he's going to be gone once the show is gone. So he probably ought to, like, I don't know, figure that out. What time is it? Oh, it's 8. Okay, everyone needs to get up. He's angry. Why is he angry? Okay. Maybe he had a bad dream. I don't know. He's over it. That's good. You do not need to be angry. I don't want that being on TV. Oh, this guy's going to cook instead of finally taking a bath. Should I just leave? I'm going to leave him dirty. And the first person he woohoos is just going to be a dirty woohoo. It is. Can you imagine? Oh my gosh, he's all covered with like charcoal. I mean, it'd be really like, let's hop into the barbecue grill and do it there. If it was a big barbecue, the bonfire. Yeah, let's hop into like the bonfire pit and do it there, and it just is just disgusting, right? So where is what's his face? Michael. Right there. He's coming downstairs, in fact. Let's get a little, now we've done our job. Let's kind of get a little bit of romance action going on. They're already pretty far up. In fact, you know, I wonder if they'll go ahead and just woohoo like right now. I bet they will. Let's kiss him. Let's give him the old sexy pose, right? Here you go. Where are you two going? Where are you going? What is it about this spot? Like, they love it over here, right? For some reason, they love it over here. I don't know why. So let's kiss some hands. Their bar is crazy high. See, when you set it for like Romance Island, you're going to get some romance. That is just the way it is. You know what? I wonder if, yeah, they're very steamy. I wonder if I have him do it in the shower, if he'll come out clean. I can't remember. Is there a shower here? There is. So let's go in here. Let's woo-woo already. Already. He was fast. He was faster than like Jack with, you know, Knox. But of course, I was trying to make Knox and Jack do it the natural way, but I'm over it. It doesn't have to be natural. This has to be good television. Who's that? Oh, that's Knox. Knox looks kind of hot today. It's a good outfit on him. Okay, so into the shower we go. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's it, you guys. Get this on film. Don't cut away. That's perfect then. That's what I needed to do. He'll come out clean. They'll come out happy. We'll have a contender for the winner of this romance competition because did we have another? The elimination's coming up here like in 45 minutes. We're going to lose another one of them. Hooray. Goodbye. And I don't know what. Oh, shit. Are you kidding me? Oh, my God. For real? Stop. I've got to stop letting them cook. Extinguish self. There you go. He's going to put out the stove first before he puts out himself. Good idea. And now he's dirty. And I'm having to replace this. I swear to God. How much have I replaced already to fire? Really, really, really. Oh, and he didn't get clean. No, he is still dirty. And is he even dirty? Yeah, he's kind of dirty. Well, he smells bad. That's just his chart has he got just to smell bad? Okay, let's I don't know. Let's have him take a shower. Or a bath, whatever they got. And I'm going to have him finally, I'm going to have him take a bath too. And where's the rest of these guys? The elimination, oh, it just passed. Okay, who was it? It was Brad couldn't make the connection. So is he still here at all? Let me take a look at this. Brad. I'm surprised it wasn't. No, not family. Oh, let me look here. I'm surprised it wasn't Corbin, but I guess, did he not even know Brad? People even know Brad was on the show. Let me check with Enos. Does Enos know Brad? Nick, Michael, Billy. Oh, there he is. Okay, so that's Brad. Okay, so no, he's gone already too. They must just instantly like vaporize. They must instantly teleport from wherever they are. I don't know what I'm going to do to the guy in the pink shirt. Yeah, that's right, or pink shorts. I don't know what I'm going to do to be able to catch that. I want to see what happens when they get eliminated. I gotta remember tomorrow to, I don't know, just zoom out and watch the whole lot, or maybe call everybody together in one spot or something somehow. But so he's gone. Brad is gone. I'm not too surprised. He was kind of neglected. He was. I would say that he definitely probably would be that person on the show where you're like, what? They were they on the show? I don't think I've even seen them do anything, because there's always someone like that where you're like, I don't even remember them doing anything. How did they get eliminated? Who were they? $14,000 is the level of our bills. I've probably replaced at least $6,000 of furnishings. So far, this getaway has cost us $24,000, and I think we're getting $6,000 back. So yeah, no, not worth it. Oh my God. Wait, oh, for real? They were kind of into each other a little bit there. These are our two forerunners, right? Now, oh, okay, so maybe they're going to kind of get into each other. I wish I could like click on them and control them. Not really control them, but kind of see what their sentiment is like, you know? They're definitely kind of into the hugging. Of course, Knox is married, so if marriage is a problem, the horse wants to be a part of it. The horse wants to be in the competition, too. I wonder how the horse is doing. I kind of forgot. No, it's good. Okay. I don't need a horse or like a sheep or whatever dying around here from lack of care, neglect, or horse protective services to show up. Let me go down. Stop bouncing around so much. Okay, there we go. Oh, that's a good idea. That is a really good idea. And it happens at 11. I don't know if I guess I could change the 10 o'clock one maybe to 11. I think I'd have to roll everything else back. But I do want to see what this elimination looks like. I'm afraid I'm going to go through all this trouble and be a little disappointed. Let's see here. If I change this to 11. There we go. Let's change that to 11. And I guess we'll take the woohoo off. We'll make the main activity bar. Let's do the bar. Drink bar drinks. And then maybe that would get everybody. Oh, I need to change it back to 10 though. Or 10:30. Because I want them to all be there when it happens. times. Change it back to 10. So let's drink bar drinks and see if that will get everybody out there. Keep that. Drink bar drinks, romance. I'm going to put woohoo back on there too. Well, no, I better not. Because romance will kind of do while they're at the bar. Woohoo, they'd have to leave and be just my luck. You know, I don't know which would be better. Kind of missing the woohoo. And the staff's not going to be eliminated. So I'm going to put him back as cleaning. Okay, yeah, let's go with that. Let's see what happens tomorrow. Hopefully it'll all get out there. Oh, well, I understood what you meant. You don't have to apologize. Your English is actually really, really good. Super, super good. So don't apologize for that at all. Your English is really, really excellent. Kind of knew what you meant. So, yeah, I think we've got it set that we can hopefully draw them out there with this new schedule, right? And then we'll be able to see what happens at least. And I could maybe do some fireworks. I really want to see them cry. All right, isn't that mean? Maybe it's mean, but it's like a real show, right? It's like real television. So I kind of want to see them cry, be upset, whine, all that sort of stuff. Oh, there's my little baby. How's he doing? I love these. I actually really love Horse Ranch. It's actually one of my favorite packs in a lot of ways. It reminds me a lot of the sort of region I live in the United States. Although it's a whole lot more like Utah than even Western Oklahoma. And I live in Oklahoma, but I just loved it. And I especially loved the little sheep and the little goat. And when I was first playing that pack, my sheep disappeared and I was in a panic. I was in a dead panic. I was so upset. What would it matter? I could probably just grab another sheep at random from Build By and throw it on the ground and it'd be fine. But I was so upset. I was like, oh my God, what if he never comes back? How am I going to find him? I don't know what happened to him. I know what's going to happen here with this guy, though. When you get done eating and going to the bathroom, you need to start cleaning up. Enos is out here doing his job running the bar. No one else is out here. Which we do have it set for drink bar drinks, so maybe they'll all kind of come out here in a minute, I hope. If not, we're kind of getting down lower in the number of sims we have, so maybe somehow. Oh, yeah, just kill somebody. That'll get some tears. Sometimes they don't cry when someone dies. I actually did. I haven't had a chance to get it all put together, but I recorded something that I called Crisis Barn, and it was sort of Hunger Games-esque sort of elimination show. But of course, to be eliminated meant that you died, and all of that was natural. I didn't force any of that. I got it filmed. I've got it edited, but I haven't had time to do the voiceover for it yet and kind of put it all together because this thing opened. But yeah, spoiler alert, there were a couple of times when, the people died, the contestants died, and the other Sims did nothing. Now, granted, there's some stuff that goes, they were all pretty miserable by that point. Maybe, but even the first time, nobody really reacted that much. So, and I left the urns out everywhere thinking maybe they would go and mourn and cry. No, nothing. Maybe that could be it. Yeah, maybe Before Life and Death pack, because they did all used to cry. You're right. And that is definitely what I expected, was that they would all start crying, and it'd be kind of funny. It'd be like, hooray, ha 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 ha. Which sounds meaner than it is. Like in reality, I wouldn't want to see a bunch of people cry because people are just dying one after another. But in The Sims, oh, it's like he was going to say something and then that's it. It's like I just came to look you in the face and now I'm out. Well, that makes a lot of sense. But I mean, maybe, and also they didn't know each other. None of them knew each other before the competition started. So, in fact, I used Maxis's like the Love Pack group of people. What's that called? Whatever it was called. The Love Pack, where we got, the dating app, stuff like that. So anyway, I took that group that they constructed for that pack that was on the gallery, and I threw all them in the barn. And so they didn't know each other. So maybe that kind of influences it now that you don't really know each other. They kind of talked a little bit, of course, because it takes 36 hours before the first elimination. Every round's like 36 hours. So, but the elimination the rounds don't necessarily mean somebody would die. They had to die naturally. And so more than one person could die each 36 hours. But, someday I'm going to get finished and put out. When I quit my job, I'm going to get finished and put out. Yeah, it was really, really weird. It was when they would all cry. Because you'd be like just out on the town or something and they break down in tears like grandma just died. And I'm like, that's not your grandma. That's not anybody you even know. Hell, I don't even know who that is. Who are they? What pack did they come with? What NPC character is this that you are just broken-hearted about? Really? Speaking of broken-hearted, he cried. Oh, hooray. Now, we did get a little crying there. I wonder what he's crying about. He's probably afraid he's next. Yeah, you're next. You might get eliminated, but one way you won't get eliminated is if the bartender here flirts with you. So since he's crying, let's kind of do a little flirtation here. Let's compliment his appearance. And flirt and then maybe give him a rose. Let's give him a rose. No, let's kiss his hands right off the bat. Because, maybe he's feeling like kind of left out. Nobody's flirted with him. He thinks he's not attractive. He's kind of attractive. He's fine. He's good. So, yeah, let's put down your whatever that is. And there we go. Oh, okay. Okay, not having it, are we? Forgot where you are, did you? Well, I guess you are going to be the next elimination. I guess you are. I'm not even going to do anything else with this guy. He's out. Yeah, no, you don't want to play. You don't want to play the game. You don't want to be. Why are you here? How did you get up on the... Did you just walk into the studio by mistake? Did you just walk into like Dude Ranch here by accident? And you think you can't leave? You can leave. In fact, you're going to leave at the next. I hope he gets eliminated next. I do. I hope he gets eliminated next. I'm over him already. Over it. This is not that sort of place. It's not the sort of place where you reject romantic interactions. It just isn't. He almost cleaned. I was about to be so proud of him. He almost cleaned. Go ahead, do your job. Oh, those two have the right idea. See? They definitely have the right idea. We'll see. So these two are flirting together. They probably will not be eliminated. So I do hope it's that other guy. That's what he gets. That's what he gets. Enos came in here to cook lunch. It is almost lunchtime. Where is that guy? Where is he? I hope he went to cry. And I mean, maybe that's why he didn't want any romantic interactions, because he's sad about something. And, but I really don't care. That's not the rules of the show. I mean, I guess it is. You don't have to do it. You don't have to do it. We're not going to make you do it. I could make him do it, but we're not going to make you do it. We're just going to let you kind of do your own thing. And if you don't want to play and you don't want to participate, that is totally fine. That's totally fine. Those two are getting it on. Knox and Jack there. They practically do need to get married. I wonder if I could have a wedding out on the dock. It'd be really pretty. We'll use my wedding stories and it'd be so sweet. Except Knox would have to get a divorce. And I really do like Knox and his husband together. I really do. And they have a child. Together. They were actually the group that I used, the couple I used for the fairies pack. Enchanted by Nature. There's that guy. There's that hateful guy. Enchanted by Nature was Knox and his husband and their kid. So Knox is going to eventually have to go home. Whatever agreement he had with his husband to come here and get it out of his system, right? Go get it out of your system. Then that's over. Once the competition's over, it's over. He has to go home. Start acting like a real husband. Do. See if anybody does anything. He's still cleaning. That's wonderful to see. Enos is still making some food. So it's 7 o'clock. Oh my God, it's already 7 o'clock. It's almost 8 o'clock. No wonder he's making food. It's dinner time. Okay, I get it. Look how that guy, he isn't talking to anybody. He is like totally standoffish. He's not eating with them. He's not even saying anything to that guy. And that guy even looked at him. You know, that guy gave him a serious look as they went past. No. He's like, I'm going to just eat out here. This was not what I expected. This is not who I am. Okay, I get that. Maybe he's not. He might be like, what's the word? Moral? He might have more. Oh my God. Oh my God. Why? There is another fire. Why? I thought Max's turned this whole bad luck. Everything burns like sort of, down. I thought they turned that tuning down so I wouldn't have to replace. I swear, look at this. Look how often I've had to replace this damn thing. Oh my God. It's a good thing they're millionaires because I cheat the money. But I'm just I don't get this. Every time they turn on the stove or a grill or anything, they burn. Oh, you know what? No. Let's call the fire department. Because there might be some hot guys. Maybe the game's trying to tell me something. Maybe the game's like, hey, all of these guys here are totally on fire. You know what you need? You need the fire department to come on. And I hope they're cute. So let's hope. We're going to hope that they're cute. And we're going to call the fire department and let them come and put this mess out. Yes. Oh, shoot. Are they coming? Did we lose it? Oh man, did he get it put out? I canceled that. I wanted the fire department. I wonder if I can start another fire. That's awful. Shoot. Well, the rate things are burning around here. Probably another one will burn. And I'll have the fire department come in, but this was my big chance. I'm kind of mad I missed it. The perfect wedding with adventure weights. That's interesting. I don't know if you could set it up. Did they have like exchange vows as an option? I want to just check that real quick. It's kind of, since it's in my head here, I just want to see because destination weddings are awesome, right? And that would be pretty cool. Let me see if they've got, how can I change this? Let me just take a look here. So exchange vows would be kind of our option. And I don't see that. What else do they do at a wedding? Walk down the aisle, exchange vows. Is it just under weddings? Like wedding, do wedding? No, have a wedding maybe? Have lunch? Nope, nothing about having a wedding. Yeah, I don't. I mean, you could go and have the wedding while you're there, though. Just, click on the arch or whatever. So that might work. It's kind of weird because, they also, I guess it would have been too hard. It would have been really cool if they could have blended, like dine out into this so we could have a restaurant on site. You can do a getaway, of course, to a restaurant, I guess. But you can do that anyway. Just go to a restaurant. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. You can manually make them walk the aisle, but then you set the guests list of stuff. That makes sense. That makes sense because guests do kind of do their own things sometimes during weddings. It gets a little out of hand. This guy's going to go dance all by himself. Enjoy it. It's your last dance. It is. You know why we call it the last dance? Because you're going to be eliminated. That's why. And in fact, just to make sure, I'm going to have, where's Jack? I'm going to have Jack come. What's he doing? Stop dancing. I'm going to have him come and flirt with this guy just to make sure the other one gets eliminated. That's what you get. You shouldn't have done it. And let's try compliment appearance. Don't know where he is, why it's taking him so long to get here. And maybe flirt. Okay, so we're going to do that. We're going to give him a little, so he has a little bit of a romance bar there. He's got a little bit of progress. And you get to go home. You're not happy here anyway. He's not happy here anyway. Oh, I see. Okay. I see. I get it. Oh my God. So he's not, both of them. Both of these two don't know why they're here. So both of them can go. I can't have a double elimination. I wish I could. That would be a lot of fun. They should have just done an elimination pack, like a competition pack, a game pack where you just have competitions like this, like Dude Ranch, and you can have a surprise double elimination. Yeah, they could both go. They could both go. Look, he's just watching well, I don't get it. Why are you flirting? Well, that's the way it's supposed to be. You don't get it. What time is it? 9:30. So we're getting pretty close to sleep, and then we'll wake up. And then I gotta watch for that elimination. I cannot miss it. I gotta watch it like a hawk. I can't wait to see which of those two get. I think it's still going to be the other one, Nick. I think his name's Nick, or Corbin. Which one is going to end up getting eliminated? Oh, look at that too. He's like, get off the dance floor. I'm the star. Well, yeah, he's just not a friendly person. We just can't have him. We can't have that energy. We really can't have that energy on the show where you're someone who's not interested in just doing everybody all the time, because that's not what this show is about. This show is about, love. So we can't have that energy. We can't have that negative energy. So we're going to see which one gets eliminated. Yeah, it didn't work. He's still like, I'm not talking to you. You're not my type. Maybe it's not his type. Oh, and he's telling him to get off the floor too. Okay, let's see your moves. Let's see your last dance, Corbin. Actually, I do like Corbin. I made Corbin. Corbin's one of my Sims, but at the same time, some Sims are meant to be, some aren't. I'm going to speed this up a little bit. Let's get them to sleep. I really want to see this elimination. Okay, it's 11, you guys. It's bedtime. Time to go to bed. You know where they are. How many do we have left? 5. We got these 5 guys right here. That's how many there are left. And that one that's crying, that's another reason why he needs to go. Oh my God. And he's obviously not crying because he didn't get enough attention, because when I tried to give him attention, he wouldn't have it. So come on, get in your nice comfy bed. Get in your nice comfy bed for the last time. Enjoy your sleep for the last time. That's it. That's what you get. And it'll probably be Corbin, even though I think it should be this guy. It'll probably be Corbin. And I hope they all get out there. Maybe I can force it somehow. Even in his sleep, he's not happy with their relationship. Really, even in your sleep, you're talking in your sleep to let your husband know that if he's mean to you, then that's it. You might just have to divorce him, right? Okay, sure, I get it. My God, you guys. They really need some counseling, I think, is what I'm going to have to do, because it's starting to get out of hand. It's a rainy day. Even God is crying that there's going to be another elimination, and one of them is going to have to go. Can I move this? Can I grab it? I guess not. Can't just move it there. Let's have him come on down here, clean up. And clean this up too. Oh no, don't drink it. So is there just no way of calling? Yes, call the getaway Sims here. So I'm going to call everybody here at 10 o'clock. Well, I don't know if they'll stay out here because it's storming, right? They're all going to want to run back in the house. So what I'm going to do is I guess I'll call them all to the living room. Which maybe that's what that's there for. So when it's elimination time, you can call everybody back to the one spot, the center spot. Let's speed it up just a little bit. And then I want to say at 10:30, we'll call everybody in. Hope that's enough time. I mean, all 5 of them actually are here. That's kind of good. The storm might keep everybody here in the central part of this house. I say that and watch, they're all going to walk outside and want to play in the mud or play in the rain or some nonsense. And it's going to mess up my plan. But right now, hopefully they're going to stay put, because they're all here right now. Okay, let's go here. Hurry. Let's call the getaway Sims right here. As slow as he's going, he might not make it. Is he eating? No, he's cleaning up still. I might have to cancel that interaction. I need you in here. I guess I don't. I mean, it feels like they're all right here anyway. Because of the storm. So I think they're going to pretty much stay inside. Okay, 45 minutes. Let's speed it up. Oh, bless it. One of them had to leave, right? One of them had to leave. Okay, so he's calling everybody here. That means you too, Danceaholic. Head on over. Are they all here? No, one of them's missing. Don't leave. You only have to stay here for 25 minutes. Come on. Let's just keep having him call them. Get back over here. Call. Okay. I think they're all pretty much here now. Okay. Here we go. Don't leave. Oh, for goodness sakes. I think it's going to be Corbin or Nick. So maybe at least if they're not all there together, we'll still see it. It's got like 1 minute. Okay, who's going? It wasn't Corbin or Nick. Which one is it? Who was it? 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait, is it this guy? Or has it not happened yet? It says the sim has been eliminated. Corbin! Okay, so let me go back over here and see him. Okay, so it was Corbin. You're right. I was thinking that too, that I did tell them to go to the bar. I was just hoping because it's storming, they would ignore it. But apparently it kind of overrides it. But Corbin here is the one who was eliminated. Oh, and he's waving goodbye. Bye, Corbin. That's classic. He's like, bye. Remember how mean you were? That's why. Goodbye. I kind of was hoping it was the other guy. But Corbin's good enough. It's fine that he's going. Now, he doesn't seem that sad, but he's gone. He's gone. And for today, I'm going to be gone as well. That's the end of this particular stream. Please hit like, subscribe, and notify if you're watching now or watching later on the saved videos here on my channel. There will be more of these coming as I test more kind of lots and figure out. So far, they're working. I think they're working pretty well. My big major lot is kind of an issue, but we'll tackle that as we go. So please hit like, subscribe, and notify for future live streams. And